All right. So I am back. Had a great lunch with the kids. A glorious meal at McDonald's. That is my cheat day, I guess. No other meals for me today. I should not be eating fast food at all. Okay, enough about that. So keeping up with the Thorps. Ben Thorp is taking Becky into class and is going to teach Becky Boop how to be a streamer. The problem is Becky isn't listening. Becky failed. Becky absolutely failed to do what she wanted to do. I see that Becky's streams, Becky Boop's stream, had 8,000 views so far. Okay, call that success. Ben and Grace can get that easily, right? Hey, Andy, how's it going? I'm on a roll lately. Well, I've been focused. I've been paying attention to Ben's lessons. Okay. All right. And let's go ahead and put it on the screen here. Enough of me. Oh, I had a pretty good conversation with the kids about what they want to do with their future, with their life. Because I told them, a lot of these jobs are going to be obsolete by the time you guys are ready to work. And she's like, my daughter's like, I don't want to do fast food. I was like, okay. She's like, yeah, I don't want to clean the toilets. It's like, okay. She's like, especially Taco Bell. Can you imagine working at Taco Bell? You have to hate your life to be working at Taco Bell. Can you imagine the diarrhea in those restrooms? And it's like, well, yeah. I mean, you're 8 years old and you are already aware of all of that. Okay. Very smart. She's very already at 8. Man, she has a lot of wit. I could see she would be a pretty good streamer when the time comes, if she ever does. It's not something I would ask her to do or anything. Whoa, don't But I think she would be. She has a lot of personality. All right. Anyway, with that said, let's go ahead and get started. Let's go and make this bigger. And I'm going to continue where I left off because they did not get far. So what we're watching here is Ben and Grace, mostly Ben. Grace is just there just to nod her head and say, mm-hmm. Ben is going to be teaching Becky Boop how to not fail.
Now, I think there's more chemistry here.
Sure.
But I really feel like we're getting into this kind of territory here.
No. Okay.
So bring it
right now they're watching Lolcow Queens, and I have to agree with Ben here. This setup looks weird. With Tina, if they want this setup to look good, Tina needs a green screen and a better quality camera. You have this window with this white trash Tina, and then you have this, I don't know, some dude, some guy on Lolcow Queens. It looks confusing. It's weird. It's offsetting. It's offensive to me. It's visually offensive.
Game pitch.
All right, let's go.
About cows here.
Laugh at my jokes, even if you don't personally find them funny.
If you don't know
Okay,
Foodie Beauty,
gotcha.
and I know you don't keep up too much on the whole Foodie Beauty thing, but Foodie Beauty is back from Kuwait. Now,
Yeah.
I gotta ask you, Tina, in her situation that happened with
See,
her was
he says, ass you, Tina.
Mm-hmm.
He's a really black person would say axe. A white person would say ask. He's mixed.
Oh, well, take
He's ass.
take his black card, Ben. Take his black card.
He's mixed race.
Yes. Clearly.
But I taught kids like this. They're basically white. They put on the thing around white people. White people buy it. But this guy around real N-words, you don't know what's going on.
So you're saying
which is fine. It's fine. It's who he is. It's not his fault. He plays into a certain role, which gets him a certain amount of
so,
cachet.
Yeah.
Yo, black
It's fine.
card has
It's fine.
been
I think
denied.
reject
No
black card
N-words
to
for
be
you.
break. But what I'm saying is, okay, and now to the more important point. What do you think about what Foodie Beauty is up to? I mean, this is lame.
Oh my God.
Okay,
Foodie
and it
Beauty.
used to be, of course. It's tough. I feel for him.
Yeah.
What are you going to do?
What are you gonna do?
Hey,
What are you
Tina,
gonna
what do you
talk
think about this? What do you think about this?
Right.
Now look at Tina's body language. What is she saying?
Closed off. Not
What is she
into
saying?
it. Not
What would
into it.
Leonard Lake say? WWL.
What would Leonard
Yes.
Lake say?
What would Leonard Lake say?
Uncross the arms. Open the
Open the lips.
Parted lips.
Parted lips, parted
Open
legs, open arms.
Open arms.
Pleasant,
Eye
not
contact.
downturned. Make eye contact. Okay. Now I get where she's coming from.
That's
too.
right. And right now he's criticizing Tina, but Becky needs to listen to this too. Hey, I titled this based on their title. Okay, if this turns out to be nothing about Becky, I blame them.
She's saying this kind
Actually, wait. It looks like they start watching Becky's stream about here. So let's go and skip. Because this is about Becky. Here we go.
I'm making a bold move. This is going to be my career.
Right.
Take yourself out of that. It's Becky. Take yourself out of that. It's lolcow. If you see this, I know exactly what you think you're in for. What is this? They're going to say.
If I see this, I think they're going to be talking about like very girly stuff, and not interested. That's my thing. I mean, it's like a very catty tea party. Is that what it is? Queen Supreme. All right.
Say it, not me.
Do 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 do.
Period Blood Drinker says, I effed your mother in ass to another person in chat. That's not really helpful. Okay. Decentralized info says this is Becky's style. Okay. But what I'm saying.
Ben, that was very helpful. The chatter was letting the other chatter know that he effed his mother in the ass. That's good to know. That's good. That's very helpful advice. Ben's chat's actually very helpful. Think about that.
Okay. Decentralized info says this is Becky's style. Okay. But what I'm saying is, I'm a decentralized dick sucker, so I don't say anything. But like, is he answering the question?
Not quite. What do you think? Let's say
What
you
is the
didn't know
aesthetic
Becky.
here? What's
Let's
the
say you didn't know
demographic? What do you
Becky.
expect this is going to be?
Positive vibes.
Oh, I think Ben's going to say black people. He's going to say this is for black people. Is that what he's going to say?
Only?
Are you people totally out of it?
What's the question? Okay, guys. If you were just a random person who clicked on this video,
And it doesn't matter what you can just say things without worrying about it.
what would you
Come
think?
on.
40-year-old cat ladies.
Not really. Okay, it's okay. We
A
can say,
bit.
is it women or men? This seems like it's women because the name queens. But even aside from that, it's kind of feminine, right?
Yep. Homosexual.
Purple, shiny stuff. Who likes shiny stuff?
Homos?
Women's chess. Okay.
I see all wins. Highlight this. You are the winner. I see all is the winner. I think Y is BET on my YT. You know what that means?
There you go. That's what Ben was waiting for. Of course. And it's Juneteenth. Look at that. Look at that. Nice.
Black Entertainment Network or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, BET would probably do a better job than this, but yes, it looks like black people stuff.
Yeah.
Not
True.
ghetto, not ratchet, although in the sense of not being well done. Okay, but like I'm saying,
sure.
this is black people stuff. This is black women. It looks like black women who have BWA, which
Yep.
is kind of, there's a lot of overlap with Becky, although she doesn't talk that way.
True.
She kind of has that. She's well endowed in the downstairs. Is that what you're supposed to say?
Yeah.
She got baby got back.
Pog.
Baby got back.
Yep.
Let me show again the picture.
I'll look for it. Hold on 1 second.
I
Go
like
ahead.
big butts.
Continue. I'm just looking.
No,
for
do the song. Baby got back.
Oh. Hold on.
You're going to play the
And leave the
song?
green screen.
You guys are on YouTube.
I can't. Actually, I have to switch it.
Go
Okay,
ahead,
wait,
do what
hold
you
on.
gotta do.
Wait. No. We'll
But
do,
have her picture.
we'll do. Hold on. Main mix. Okay, here we go.
Oh my God, Becky, look at her butt. It is so big.
Are you guys actually doing that?
Those rap guys' girlfriends. Who
There you go.
understands those rap guys? They only talk to her because she looks like a total prostitute. Okay, I mean, her butt is just so
The
thick.
time and a half.
You guys can hear that, right?
Round. It's like out there. I mean, gross. Look, she's just so flat.
I like big butts and I cannot lie. You other brothers can't deny. You walk with it, you run around in your face, you get sprung. Rumble up, 'cause you know that bubble stuff. Even if she's wearing, I'm staring. Oh, baby, I wanna get a picture and take your picture. My homeboy tried to warn me, but you got me. Ooh, smooth skin, so you wanna get my pins. Well,
Queen.
excuse me, 'cause you ain't that average groupie. I seen her dancing.
Have you heard the song?
Yep.
This is even
Sample,
better.
Anaconda. Big Nod. Ignoring the itty bitty
Pretty good.
waist
Also
part.
pretty late. But
Yeah.
well.
She gotta pack my back, so fellas.
I also totally agree that black people should celebrate their women. And what, now they got to do one called "I Like Kinky Hair," which is tough.
True.
I like black people hair. Tougher.
Harder sell.
You have to be like, it doesn't get my dick hard. Straight hair. I like a curly, tight on top, like pubes. Tough to do because none of them believe that.
No.
Not my problem.
Decentralized sent me something. Proving this is Becky's style.
And they just played the whole song, huh?
Okay.
I mean, how can you? Let's go back to the other.
Okay.
All right, we
I
got.
mean, she has angles.
I'm saying like, we're using this right, like, to say like.
Okay, yeah, that's a big butt, but that's a big, just fat but that's not like. That's not good. That's all like that's the massive cellulite and just lard. It's just like grab a roll. Just grab a roll, man.
The hell? She took this picture
Yeah.
as a selfie.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
I mean, what's the
Well, yeah,
scenario?
no.
Someone didn't just like act. You
No,
know
no,
what I
she
mean?
took
Wasn't trying
this,
to
yeah.
snipe take this.
No, yeah, she took this.
This is, to me, just unfathomable how someone could be like, yeah. But I do get how
It looks like a
fertility
grape.
does kind of stuff. So, anyways,
It's pretty bad though.
Like grimace.
I mean, it's brutal.
it's a certain like it's an extreme.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, a certain extreme indeed.
I could see how she would play into the
I don't think my Honda could
black
support
aesthetic,
her.
insofar as this is more desirable in that world.
Yeah.
You know, but she doesn't
True.
like black guys really.
No, not really.
So don't know.
I couldn't
think,
pick her up on the motorcycle.
Decentralized is kind of showing me that she has this kind of aesthetic of like a, I don't know what you would call this, sort of like romance novel book cover.
Oh.
Romance novel book cover. And if you compare that to this, it's similar. Romance novel book cover. A shitty romance novel could have something.
For black people.
No,
Maybe,
no,
yes.
no.
But
Ben,
it's-
Grace is absolutely right. If you look up shitty romance book covers, you get stuff like this. You do. I know. My wife reads that crap.
I think so. No, I don't agree with that. I don't agree that that's a similar aesthetic.
I do. I can see where
All
she's.
right,
I can
all right,
see
hold
where
up.
she's going. Sorry, go
Okay,
ahead.
Grace.
Yeah.
Okay, whoa, Ben. Are we gonna have a breakdown because she doesn't agree?
If there's some difference between us,
Mm-hmm.
maybe we could discuss that instead of you just saying I do, right? Just like asserting something over me. We could slow it down and have it, or we could just move on. Up
No,
to
no,
you.
it's fine. It's fine. We can
I
watch
don't
romance.
think
Yeah.
this Queen Supreme thing is like what you just showed me. Those pictures are very well taken.
Yeah.
Are you going to show them?
One sec.
Okay. That's a really good picture. I mean, that's really well done with lighting and everything.
That's
and
Becky.
I mean, it is what it is, but
True.
I don't think it's a similar aesthetic. Because the other thing, the Queen Supreme thing is kind of gaudy. This is subtle.
It is gaudy. That's true.
It's gaudy. It's not subtle. The font being used here is it's just trying to say fancy in a kind of nouveau riche kind of way, right? Like someone, right?
Yeah.
The purple is, I think most people would say that's like an unclassy color.
Yeah.
And that may be just a
What?
racial thing. There can't be anything wrong with that color, but like
Purple
it's
and gold
tacky.
together. That's
The
unclassy. That's
gold.
not
Using
classy.
pictures of gold to show your fancy. It's so cheap, right, and easy.
Yeah.
The
Uh-huh.
crown itself, I mean, it doesn't exactly fit the rest of it.
Yeah.
I'm saying
That's right. Really, the aesthetic they really should be going for is just looking dirty and dingy, like the Thorps.
it looks like, yes, crowns are royal. Clipping a crown off the internet does not make you regal. I don't know what to say.
Yeah.
Purple's a regal color. I know. And do you know why purple was a regal color?
That's right, Becky.
Anyone know why
Take
purple was a
notes.
regal color?
I do, teacher. I do.
For the same reason. You know what an ermine fur is? Mm-hmm. Do you know why that was associated with royalty? It's extremely rare and expensive, right? They're both extremely rare and expensive. Is that true today? No, it isn't.
No.
And so the association has been lost, except with a certain group who kind of like hasn't gotten the memo.
Yeah. Yep.
You get it? I'm not saying anything wrong. I respect black people. I'm just saying there's a certain
Do
way in
you
which
been?
something, I don't know, shiny thing. There's an association with shiny things, flashy
Uh-huh.
jewelry, and like a kind of insecurity,
Yeah.
white or black.
Yep.
But sophisticated people don't really do that.
Yeah. No.
You know, if you're really wealthy and confident, it generally is the opposite aesthetic. We saw a little bit of an interview with Larry Charles. Remember seeing that this morning? Larry Charles was
Oh,
a
yeah.
writer on. Okay, he looks like a total slob. That guy must be swimming in money. He was a writer on Seinfeld. He's been on
Uh-huh.
like Sasha Cohen's. Like, I mean, he's
Right.
And he looks
Curb
like a
Enthusiasm.
total homeless slob.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
totally
crazy.
listening.
Or a
Ben.
homeless guy. But crazy money doesn't look like this. It's like desperate kind of fancy. Anyways, that's what I'm saying. Okay, let's keep going. It
Okay.
sucks. It sucks. And if you're going to use a crappy aesthetic, at least use the lolcow one, right? Make it look like you're
Yeah.
competing. Look,
Yeah.
respond to in some ways to lolcow queens. In some ways, right? You use queens. Okay, either compete or do your own fucking thing entirely and don't even use queens. Okay, but do it tastefully.
That's
What
right,
is it?
Becky. You need to ride that line. You just need to take Keemstar's artwork, edit it a little bit, and run with that. That's what you got to do. Who cares if Keemstar threatens you with lawsuits and stuff? Nah, that's just empty words.
This.
Yeah. Fair. Good.
This would be a fine spinoff for a black woman who was really fancy, who happened to be like pop star maybe.
Yeah.
If she was kind of into like, I don't know, like black people stuff like Oprah or I don't know, who was like a fancy black person, Meghan Markle or something like that, right? But she's
Yeah,
not really
she's not really
black.
black,
But
yeah.
like someone who's like really black and really into fancy shit. We see these people all the time.
Yeah.
Wearing fancy clothes to church, you know?
Sure, yeah, yeah.
That's the aesthetic.
Yes. True.
Wealthy suburban black person, okay? Atlanta suburb black person.
Yeah.
Fancy,
Right.
you know?
Right.
Hip hop
All right.
and love in Atlanta, that kind of stuff.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
So
Yeah.
Becky's imagery is totally wrong. Here's what we're getting from Ben.
No,
Go ahead.
Michelle Obama's classier than this. But are we starting from the beginning or are we going somewhere?
We're going to see what's up here.
Okay.
It doesn't matter where you
right.
want to. Move the F on. I agree.
All right. Well,
War Chief.
hi, War Chief.
Well, Mary suggests tattoo
Holy
idea.
crap! That lady's up. Is that Roxy? Dang, that looks bad.
Tattoo idea? What is wrong with me? Tattoo idea. Becky Boop, of course.
All right, I'll let you. Since everyone's saying, Ben, shut up. Grace wants something to say. And War Chief is saying, like, I don't just sit there. Okay, so why don't you look? Daddy can be here. Say something interesting.
Well, we just popped to a middle part of it, and Becky can't pronounce the word tattoo. Her mic is coming in and out, and you know you're a real asshole. You know that? You know you're a real fucking asshole.
Is that an asshole?
Am I the one criticizing you? You're getting baited by Adam.
Wait, hold up. What was wrong with what I just did?
It's like taking a spotlight and saying like, "Hey, you're the star now. Go ahead." It's like
Oh, okay. So you don't mind me going like this? Is that? It wasn't about that.
No, it is about that too.
Well, what's the problem? The frame fits you
Well,
better.
it's
I'm
just-
saying I'm just gonna shift over to you, but I'll still be here.
Grace is a feminist now. She's like, don't show my cleavage.
It's just putting pressure on. I'm just kidding, but like it's just putting pressure on the situation.
Okay.
I think.
I'm just playing into something.
Okay, I didn't actually. I was just kidding that you were an asshole. I thought you were trying to do that to say like, okay, go ahead, be the star.
No, I was saying like, I'm not saying go ahead, be the star. You think you're so fancy. I'm saying like,
Man, run into
I'd like to take
another
a break without
moment
having
of
to necessarily leave the
dysfunction.
room.
Oh, okay. That's
So
fine by me.
I'm kind of busting chat's balls, not really yours.
Oh, okay. All right. That's fine then. I don't care.
I'll do it back. I do it back.
Say something entertaining.
I'll do it
Well,
back.
give us your take. I mean, in other words, buy in a little bit here.
All right.
I think you can. How about that?
Sure.
I'll actually put Becky Boop just to be a
Would you
fucking
actually
bull,
do?
God.
No way. Would you actually do
The girl
that?
says all of a sudden Grace doesn't like the spotlight.
No, it's not that I don't like the spotlight. It's just I'm moving on from that.
I
Wait,
don't
can we
even
do a tattoo on Grace's boobs for the kick thumbnail?
How would that work? Kick doesn't
No,
have
that
thumbnails. Yeah.
have man tattoo my name on them yet. Ooh, would you really? She's thinking about
I think it'd be funny. It'd be Betty Boop.
What just happened? Was she looking behind her? Was there a bug back there?
Total. I mean, this is not really honestly much better than what Yo Mama
Unfold
and
your arms,
Tina were
Grace.
coming up
Unfold
with.
your arms.
This is not really very much better than what Yo
Grace,
Mama.
I'm just kidding around with you, but I'm saying like, go ahead. Do you feel awkward right now?
No, I was just about to say something. Let me say it.
Okay.
This is about.
I like
his
how
dad.
they're Grace is trying to react to this. Ben is not in that moment. Ben is all about messing with Grace right now.
Is Yo Mama and Tina not quite as bad, but like
No, it's not as bad.
I didn't watch up until this point, but I can see like the chemistry here is just not really working, in my opinion. The whole conversation just died.
Good catch, Ben.
The folded arms. I mean, yeah, okay.
I actually really want to do this. I think you're ready to do this, Grace.
Do what? What we're doing right now?
Go
Analyzing
off
this?
with me here. I don't know that
okay.
I've ever. I would love to be able to take a little bit of a back seat.
Okay.
Correct your posture too.
Listen,
Yeah, maybe. I mean, there's an argument to be made there. Although I like the forward aggression. Go ahead.
Yeah. Chemistry between Becky and Roxy feels forced. I mean, yeah, it just feels like Becky's trying way too hard and Roxy isn't really on the same level with her. At least Yo Mama and Tina. Yeah, go ahead.
No, let me just say, I'm the co-host now. I love it. If
Okay.
I raise my hand, you can ignore me.
Okay.
I'm
See, Ben's not
you
even
can't
reacting
ignore
to
me. I'm
this.
Shrunk down, slunk down.
Okay.
He's
But I just
reacting to
wanna
the
say-
moment with
Yeah.
him and Grace.
Framing this, okay, which girls aren't good at doing. Like, what do you know about these two and their interactions? Were they ever on the same show? I mean, how are they together? I don't mean
Roxy-
sexually.
I would assume not. Roxy was part
Roxy's,
of Mafia
like,
Milkers, which
old.
was like a third or fourth show down from the spin, like the third
Which
or
was
fourth
loosely
spin-off.
the sort of
She looks like an old Trekkie. I get Trekkie vibes from her too.
trolling of lolcow queens, right? It was this
Yeah.
older.
Yeah, but then eventually, when I think Psycho Mom and Savage got either kicked off or left Mafia Milkers, Becky came on that show to help Roxy out, and Roxy was kind of the last milker standing. So I think that they actually did like become
And they
kind
spent
of
some time at
friends.
fat camp. They were both at fat
They
camp.
were both at Fat Camp briefly. Becky was only there for like 2 days though. No, they fought at Fat Camp actually. Didn't
Okay.
they? I think they were the ones who fought.
I think Roxy was the one who was saying like, the alcohol stuff here is kind of crazy.
She was, yeah.
Like this is dangerous. So I think Becky respects that. I think maybe Roxy respects Becky kind of being a little less, because of that, a little less like, I do whatever Keem says.
Yeah, I mean, they both quit the same day. I guess they maybe had this plan, but they did fight each other. Remember, there were the two girls pulling each other's hair and stuff? That was Roxy and Becky.
Oh,
So.
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
Becky was trying
really?
to pull Roxy's hair out, yeah. So
Okay.
I don't know if that was
Okay.
real or not, but whatever.
Okay, but either way, either they scripted that together or it was real together and they made up. So I can see
Yeah.
how they have some connection, because I'm just saying like, is it just random that these
Yeah.
two are
actually,
together? Not entirely.
Thinking about that, I can.
But they don't have long history together.
No.
Roxy has never been a streamer, right?
Yeah, she doesn't even have 1,000 subs. She's not even monetized.
Oh, she
on
has a
YouTube.
channel?
Yeah, she just made it.
Okay. And so you would have to say she's not highly, doesn't seem like
She just looks like a cat lady. Like, what kind of channel is she gonna have? She just talk about her cats. Gonna feed her cats, give them milk, pet them. I mean, hey, that sounds like a good channel idea, actually. If I had some cats in my stream.
she's highly invested. I mean, she's, how old would you say?
Roxy?
645 or
She's
so?
like, yeah, I mean, like 60s, maybe late 50s.
Yeah. She looks good for her age, and I'm assuming her age is in the triple digits. But I like her.
Oh, I bet you do, Ben.
But I don't think she's an entertainer. I mean,
Ryler gifted 5 subs.
thank you, Ryler.
Ryler.
Cool.
I'm gonna get that shower after all.
Thank you, Ryler. Thank you, Ryler.
Well, Grace, if we only have enough money to pay for one shower,
Who's taking the shower?
what are the options? There are 3.
Wait, 19 plus 25. 46.
Grace, Ben's asking you to take a shower with him.
44 out of 500. Let's go. Let's hit that dono goal. 3 options. You take a shower, I take a shower, we take a shower together.
No, Grace, no.
Oh.
We donate it to a local homeless man. Dare you say that? I'm in court, bitch.
I will Venmo. Yes, Ryler. Your Venmos are needed now more than ever.
Yeah,
I
you
got-
really are dirt poor at this point.
We are straight at the bottom. We're at the bottom. We need your support.
Don't forget OPC will be in the shower drain. We'll send him in afterwards to look it up. He'll take the little hairs at the bottom. Whatever little chew. You know,
It's
can I
good
say
that
that's
they
the
can get
grossest
some
thing I've
charity.
ever heard of, but there is a guy
Hey, how's it going, Alex?
who went into people's houses. Can you imagine this? And went and got like the hair at the bottom of the drain and ate it.
It was like one of those people, like the black woman who eats the
The crazy
drywall.
shit. Yeah, the
It
crazy
was one of
shit.
those kind of episodes.
Do you think that's real, or did they make that up? Is there a guy who's just like, hey, anyways, and he's just looking, he's just thinking, I gotta get to that shower drain.
It's disgusting. I don't want to think about it.
'Cause I pulled-
That's
I
nasty,
pulled-
man.
You know those little drain snakes? I pulled like
Yes.
clogs and clogs, and it's rarely just hair. There's also like a kind of gel. Right.
Stop.
Grace, that's your hair. That's your hair in the drain, okay? Whenever I declog the drain, I make my wife look at it. I'm like, this is your hair. This is your hair. That's what clogged it up. All right? I did this for you. Understand that.
Stop. Seriously.
It's one of those,
I'm
like-
the host. Stop. No. Stop. I'm salivating. Stop. Stop.
With a nicer
Ryler,
tone,
thank you
of
for
course.
35 on Venmo. Thank you very much. Okay. That's 44 plus 35 is 79. 79 out of 500. We're going to get there, ladies and gentlemen.
All right.
Really
So we're going to get
unfucking
a
eating. I know, but
Grace
isn't it
solo stream for 500.
Do you think it's
Wow.
Do you think it would be funny? Like, you know how like throwing up is actually like would make you want to throw up? That if one person is throwing up and then another person's trying to console them and then they start throwing up.
Oh, yeah. Mom did that once. Or no, somebody, like Mary, maybe? I think Mary did that once. We all the kids had food poisoning or for like a stomach flu or something. We were all throwing up and Aunt Mary was trying to help me throw up and then she started like,
It's really funny because it's like
It
very
becomes
sweet in a way,
contagious
but
like
it's
that.
Oh my god, that's not going to help the original person.
no,
It's
it's
just-
kind of an endless
No,
cycle.
I
There must be
Yeah.
some sort of like
We
biological
clear
component to
all
it.
of the contents of everyone's stomach. It's just going to be then dry heaving for a while.
Oh my God, this is a shit show. I'm going inside. I'm going inside because I don't know if it's my camera, mine or hers. Hold on. This is insane.
Hey, look, there's a
Oh my
cat on the
God.
stream now.
Yo!
Damius gifted 5 subs.
Thank you, Damius. I'm going to take that shower tonight.
Thank you so much, Damius.
Ben is going to take a shower. Yeah.
see.
All
I
right.
really do appreciate it. I have not taken a shower in a long time.
That's true. 25? 79 plus 25. I got it.
104.
90. Okay. 104. Let's go. Yes. Should we make it smaller, guys? I mean, how much is reasonable? I want to do a solo stream. 500 seems like a lot. Rini said 500.
Oh, no, not 500.
No,
Yeah, okay,
keep
see,
the
that's what I
goal
thought.
the
Rini
same,
said 500.
Grace.
I'm like, no, I want to make it reasonable. Like 200?
Make your pigs work for it.
250.
250? Okay.
No, make them earn it.
I know, she's always right.
Grace, I feel nauseous from that. Okay, but let's keep going. I'd say I'll go out and have a cigarette, but that's going to make me even more nauseous.
Oh, you're the one who went into detail.
What a shit show. Everything's frozen. Hold on, guys. I gotta go in the house.
All right.
Damien says, I said 500 too. Rini is right.
Okay.
$500?
Listen
The
to-
problem is
listen
nobody's
to the
going to
man.
donate because they're going to be
Listen
like,
to the
that's
man.
too much.
Listen to the man.
All right.
Yeah, keep it at 500,
I
Grace.
feel like that doesn't
Like, if
incentivize
you guys are
5,000.
at the
Whoops.
bottom,
Damn it.
you need it.
Okay.
You done got
look,
inspired.
I mean, Damius and Rini are saying the same thing. ZXV.
All right.
Okay, fine. Okay, we'll do. Oh, should I hype up the solo stream?
Wouldn't that make you really happy, Grace? I think you would be like so happy because you could pay your landlord
I would be really
Our
happy.
landlord.
I would be really
and
happy.
have enough to go to a hotel. And then tomorrow we could do it again.
That would take care of a lot of stuff. When Ben gets the belt out, they will donate. Yeah, start yelling at me. You don't trust me.
No, Grace. I want them to see this. I will be your co-host. Not in a sense but like you're the host. I'm your sidekick.
Okay.
Yeah, how long
do
is
this.
that going to last?
All right.
I want you to know that you can do this. And then you can do your own stream. But like,
Why does
I
Grace
haven't
think she
wanted to put you in
can't do this?
place because you've been kind of like
Okay.
with me around, but then on your own you're fine. But like, let's see if we can do it.
Okay. Ryler gifted 2 subs. Thank you, Ryler. That's 114.
Yeah, I
don't really need to be any done.
You gotta dance with me.
The money. We're gonna speed it up. We're gonna see how what this looks like when it's on double time.
I got pants in the coop. Bustin' out the whoop. I got pants in the coop. Touch it, I'll shoot. Bow.
There we go. 250 seems reasonable. Yeah, that's what I
people say
said.
if you could be a side host, you guys would be great. Grace is the gold. Yes, in terms of drama, sure. And it would flip around for intellectual. Fine.
Facts. Oh, I got the banner.
I feel like I've been trying to keep it going because you've had a shit up your ass that you won't take. But
Facts.
we're getting it out. Let's go.
That's right. It's all
Ryler
Grace's
celebrated
fault.
his subscription for 4 months.
Thank you.
Does that count as a sub? I think so. That's another sub. Let's go. Thank you so much, Ryler. 114 plus 5.
Oh my god.
119. Let's
So you
go.
can take your mother to court. You can take your mother to court using that as evidence.
Let's go.
114 plus 5. You were done a disservice.
I'm not good with the little addition.
Even a
Okay.
ghetto.
Dude, Are we
What
going
are we
on
gonna
with
do
the
for the $500 solo
teaching
stream?
Becky how to stream
I
or
don't know,
what?
man. I mean, fuck it. Let's go to the storage unit. See what's up. Pop that cherry.
Just you.
Pop that cherry. Just me. Yeah.
Sure.
I'm down. Wait, Damien says I watched for Ben. That's why I wanted it 500. Okay, yeah, but I want to make the money. You know what?
Drop me off
my
at the hotel. Drop me off at the hotel and then come back and do the garage. Bitch.
Bitch, enjoy.
So as soon as they get this money, they can go spend it on at a hotel. All right, that's good. That's good for them. Yeah, take that shower, wash those clothes in the bathtub.
I'll be watching it on YouTube. I guarantee it. It'll be all night lingerie and cranking it. Maybe we can stop by the salvation army and rekindle my vase. Love. We'll have Bruce put a hole in it. Why would you want a hole in a vase? Bruce.
Don't ask any questions.
Bruce, I'm paying you good conversation.
So it's
Put a
hotel.
hole in it.
So it's hotel, not rent. No, it is rent.
No. Hotel would be cheap.
It's
Let's go.
like
What kind of hotel are they staying at?
I need 40
They could get the cheapest hotel you could
To
find
Boot.
in Rhode Island.
for July, yeah.
We'll just pay it.
Those sort of like motel for like crackheads. Damius watches for Ben. I know, right? I think he's being honest though too.
I ain't got that cash.
Well, I mean next Wednesday.
Oh, yeah. Yo, you mean the 500? Yeah, yeah.
Streaming. Oh my god, you
Rest
should
is
have
I got a little extra on cash out. We could probably get a $80 hotel or whatever.
Pardon me.
$80, whatever. Anyways,
Oh my gosh. All right, guys.
we're poor. Yes, we're poor.
I'm back in the room. Hold on. Oh Jesus.
Okay, Grace. All right, so
Wait,
we're refocusing,
guys,
okay?
guys.
Look at the screen right now. React.
No, you gotta give me some time to rewatch it. Like, get into it
Just
again.
look at the screen right now.
Nobody's on. It's awful.
Okay, there's a cat on, and over here.
Yeah, react to the cat, Grace. There's a cute cat, which is doing Becky's job for her.
There's no
Profile
you
picture.
would never allow that for more than a couple of seconds.
Yeah, no.
What are your
Bad.
thoughts about this?
It's bad. I mean, at least Yo Mama and Tina stayed on camera.
Yep. Right.
I don't know why Becky's gone. She didn't make it clear why she was leaving.
You can do
Roxy
that.
didn't make it clear why
You
she
can
went off
do
cam.
that. You can do that, but
Yeah, it just seemed like there was some weird dysfunction and it broke down, and now we have cats on the stream. Damius comes from Tukashaworski? Wow. Okay, Kino Casino. Oh, so Damius likes the where's my shot glass? Retard alert! Retard alert! Damius likes that. All right, good to know.
when you were day 2 of fighting like the LCU,
Yeah.
you were not walking off the stream.
No.
You were taking off your top and showing titties in a pool, as I recall.
True. Yeah. Yep. And I wasn't turning that camera
And
off.
good for you.
Yeah. It's
You
bad.
pulled out all the stops.
Grace is a genius reactor. Thank you. Thank you.
I
baby
remember
girl.
the streams too. The streams where Grace was hiding Ben off camera and acting like Ben wasn't around. That's funny. Oh man. It's like, no, Ben's there. Yeah, I can smell him.
Girl.
Oh,
I'm not saying that to put you down. I'm saying like you put him up against the glass. That's goddamn right in this situation. This is not.
Well, actually, they do pool content at a certain point,
True. Interesting parallel.
but she doesn't actually get in.
How shall I say? It's not really Gooner.
Family out there telling you with her huge ass family. Hey, you.
Well, this is the most exciting point of the stream, so let's see what they come up with.
Hey, you
Okay.
over there. Roxy, hey. Well, fine. She just misses my
Grace,
story.
your thoughts here?
No, okay.
No audio, talking to
doing-
Yeah,
someone
look, Roxy's not listening to you, Becky. You're not important.
camera.
Yeah, and Becky's doing a voice that's like trying to do a joke voice, like Italian. It's really bad. I mean, I guess you could say it's like an entertaining shit show. Like it's just all over the place.
But
It's
here's the
crazy.
thing. The whole like, this is my friend. She's being cash in her backyard.
Yeah.
Day 2. I mean, day 1.
Day
First
one.
It is
show.
day
one
one.
of the show, yeah.
I mean, I
Day
get
one.
it. Like that stuff can be fine, and like it seemed like the audio was okay, but like, don't you?
And Roxy's not really like committed to this thing. She's like distracted by, I don't know, maybe her husband or something, maybe a grandchild.
make sure that it's solid. When you
And-
say, "Give me 2 fucking hours, bitch," this is huge for me. If not for you, you've got to at least. You can't be having side conversations.
Right. And why?
Maybe the neighbor
why go out of your
crackhead
element when like
wants to
you
know
already
she
have
wants
the
a
setup?
hit.
Like just do the setup.
And what is that? And what is that saying to the audience? When Keem had me on his show, I cared.
I sat in front.
When
My ass
Becky
in front
has
of the
me,
desktop.
and when Becky has me on her show,
Yeah.
casual.
Right.
I could take it or leave it. Right.
Right. I moved that because it's bad. It doesn't make sense to have you half off the screen.
Doesn't it?
Oh, now we get the embrace. Oh, man, that's gross.
Come on,
You're a
Grace.
sweetheart. What?
Come on. I believe in you.
Meanwhile, I'm dying of
Why
thirst.
does Grace need to be built up like that by Ben? I mean, she's a way better streamer than Ben. I don't I don't understand, dude.
Come on,
You're a
Grace.
sweetheart. What?
Come on. I believe in you.
Meanwhile, I'm dying of thirst.
Sorry, I heard you.
By the way, mods, I appreciate you banning all the spammers on Kick. It sucks. I don't know why they keep coming in. Maybe it's Adam. Who knows?
The
I'll try
Hot
to
Father has
find
an
it.
interesting point. Keem would never allow that. Sounds like you admire him, Ben. I'm not going to say that Keem doesn't have qualities that I admire. Of course I do. The standard is low, but he had some standards. Yeah.
Yeah.
You wouldn't name. I respect the devil. I respect Judas.
Well, I hope you respect the devil. You said the devil's Grace's father. That would be you.
I respect Hitler. I respect Stalin.
Whoa,
These
whoa,
are horrible
whoa.
people. I respect aspects because you don't get to these places by just being a zero.
Right. Right.
So yeah, anyone would say that they could respect some
That's a bold
aspects
take,
of
Captain.
Hitler's, let's say, military strategy or this or that, right? I mean,
He attempted to ruin your channel and life. Fuck that guy. Well, yeah, but
Doesn't
like
mean he
doesn't
doesn't
mean he
have-
doesn't have certain abilities.
It's almost done.
does it mean we would never work with him again, Grace? A question which has come up recently.
Well,
Ben's a disgusting piece of shit and a horrible father. But I can agree with him about probably Israel. Yeah, about that. And maybe a few other things. I think that's about it.
I think there's pros and cons.
Well, listen, is it wrong to put your practical needs ahead of like maybe all of your ideals? No, it isn't.
No.
Am I saying that there's been some conversation between you and Keem? I am saying that. I am saying that. And you could find a clip on there before these conversations took place where he said to Becky, hey, maybe I'll bring Grace back. Right?
We reviewed
Right?
it.
And maybe
on
there's been a little
Misunderstood.
follow-up on that. And maybe Becky doesn't deserve...
Don't get into
Okay.
that right now. Don't get into that right now. Just whatever. It's
But
just to keep it in your minds.
but
Only if there's
maybe
a contract.
Becky should think twice about what she's doing right here. Is let's just say theoretically. I'm saying theoretically.
Okay.
What she's doing right here is begging to be replaced by you. Right?
True. True.
It would make all the sense for you. It would make all the sense for Keem.
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
I gave you a lot of chances, bitch. You done fucked up.
Oh, that would be a wild turn of events, but I don't think that's going to happen. What if Keemstar brings Grace back? I mean, that would help lolcow queens. But I don't think that's going to happen.
Now I got someone who's 10 times better than you. Fresh face, and yet everyone's familiar with.
Yep.
Suffer, bitch.
Right.
Suffer.
Right. Right.
You come back there and you suck that dick, or you go hard at him. But this is Loserville.
And Keem's.
And I would respect, let's just say, leaving aside, I would respect him for seeing that. I would respect him for seeing that.
Yeah.
And maybe these people, maybe your fans, maybe, yeah, you had some, but if I can do better, hey, this is entertainment, bitch.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now, whether you, whatever, is another issue.
Right. Right.
Because you're a fucking fancy one, aren't you?
No, I just don't want to talk about it publicly right now too much. That's all.
Ben, take the hint.
Okay.
But you don't
Don't,
know.
don't jeopardize it again,
God,
big boy.
they're about to get into this more and be able to react to it, but Ben just has to chime back in.
You don't owe shit to her.
No.
But what I'm saying is, do you
We know what you're saying, Ben. We got it. We got it.
respect what she's doing. No.
No.
Even though in many ways you'd have sympathy with her
Like,
morally.
oh God, like Ben has to break down his points over and over and over again.
As an entertainer, I admire Keem here. He's playing you like a fucking fat fiddle.
Yeah,
He's
no.
playing you like a fiddle.
He's sitting back and
keeping
laughing.
the door open.
Yep.
While you dwindle so that if you actually used your fucking brain, it wouldn't attack him. He's playing you like a fiddle, you stupid bitch.
Yeah.
At least I can
Absolutely.
say, well,
He's
we
winning.
failed too and we're coping. At least you went at him super hard.
At least
You
we
got
tried.
$3,300 in the bank. And, you know, I know you, at the time, you're like, Dad, should we do this? You know, and you weren't really that hesitant. You had good instincts. And he respected that.
Yeah.
Because he paid you $3,000 he didn't have to pay you 1 cent of.
Nope. Not legally.
Sorry, Salvo.
Salvo salvo. Oh, wait.
Nice
wait.
guys finished last in
This
Team
is-
World. We knew that.
This is the perfect time for my salvo sound clip. Wait.
We're representing.
No.
How can you bait me when I'm the one that brought the bait out of the tuna can and put it on my own mouth to be baited?
I love that
Okay,
one
that's
so much. I
funny.
never get to use it. Genius.
Swap.
She slapped my hand away from the computer. Not just, she slapped my hand away from her, and then I went to touch the mouse, and she slapped my hand away from the mouse.
Cat content.
Roxy! Bitch, can you hear me? Oh, and
No
then
response from Roxy.
Wait, is Becky talking about her cats slapping her hand away from the mouse? Is that the content? Well, that's a problem right there. I can just tell you right now. Who cares? What?
Actually, if you pop chats, then you're gonna have to go back and press play every time I want you to.
Really?
Yeah, like
But I could do it on another
device.
device, right?
Yeah, you could.
That'll help me to be less in the forefront.
Okay, but there's gonna be audio playback from StreamYard.
Not on my phone.
Remember, StreamYard always has audio issues. It always plays a little bit of the audio. I don't think this is worth doing right now. Just gonna say that I don't think this
Hands
is worth
up.
doing right
Don't
now
shoot.
on stream.
I think that's a... Yeah, okay. But I
Just move along, Ben. Just move along. It's not hard to process. Just carry on.
It was easy. That's why I said it.
Okay, yeah, no problem. Yeah.
Hey, get out of there, Magic. No, Magic is trying to go into the bathroom, and Zoe's trying to go into the bathroom. Magic, you come here.
Okay, she's done this bit like 3 times.
What's wrong with the cat going into the bathroom? Maybe the cat wants to play in the bathtub or something. What? If we're talking about cats now, I have a house cat that would go to the bathroom to take a shit, take a piss. Like, not use the litter box, but go to the bathroom where everyone else goes. So we just put the litter box in there, and then it still really wouldn't use the litter box. It would want to pee or poop right next to the toilet. It's like this cat wants to use the toilet. It's wild. But hey, that was the riveting cat story.
Already, from what I've already seen.
My cats are out of
My
control.
cats are freaking out. Okay, we get it. They don't seem that crazy. I don't know. You've done streams with your cats, like thousands of hours of streams with your cats.
Well, but-
Seems like a bit. I don't know.
No, but it's also different than that, Grace, because it's
No,
like,
this isn't a bit. This is
don't
like
you guys
well,
find my cats fascinating? Keem was dumb not to have picked up on this. Wrong.
You think that's what she's
You
selling?
find your cats fascinating. Yeah, because she's saying I find my cats fascinating.
and Roxy
These are-
doesn't give a shit. Roxy's
My children. She's a cat.
Yeah, she's a cat lady, yeah.
Cat ladies. The only people who find cat ladies' cats interesting are cat ladies. The rest of us say, kill them, euthanize, get the smell out of here,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, right.
She's like, okay, I think I can integrate this because, okay. And yeah, I mean, there may be attractive cats or whatever, but
Yeah.
those are the two extremes. Some people love cats, and then the other side, people want to euthanize them.
everyone knows those cats are shitting all over the place.
We also have the bed.
Yeah, so it stinks in there like cat.
Damius gifted 5
Yeah.
subs! Woo! Thank you, Damius. Thank you, Damius. Looks like you do want a solo stream after all, big boy. Okay, 119 plus 25. It's the 19 part that's fucking me up. Can we just put it at 120? Okay, 25.
Just forget it.
145.
And then just go
145.
-1. You see? Just go -1.
Okay, 144. Boom. Let's go. We're going to get there. 500. It still seems crazy to me. Okay, never mind. Moving on.
She
Look,
doesn't think she can
338.
hit
I want
500.
to
That's
hit
the
ahead.
problem.
With Lockout Life at 6.
Well, I think at 8,
So with Queens.
I think they can hit
And who do
500.
you want to go head to head with? Me
Go
and you?
hit that.
wherever we can get.
Okay.
It might take like 3 streams,
All right,
but they
interesting.
can
You know,
do
who's,
it.
you know who's off work today?
Roopster?
Which means she said all day to sit there. By the way, can we get a look at Ruby's dad, who supposedly is going to roll up on us?
Yeah.
I was like, oh, geez, ex-drug addict. Is that scary?
Ruby's dad is going to roll up
If
on
you
the
want to, I don't
Thorps.
No, it's...
Okay. This nigga here. This nigga here. This is nigga here.
He's
Okay.
going to pull up.
I feel pretty safe.
No, don't feel safe, man.
Holy
That boomer
shit,
has some
who are
tricks,
you, Ben?
dude.
You're
Well, let's see
cooked,
what we can get
buddy.
from that. Let's see what we can extract from this picture in terms of clues.
Okay.
Now, first and foremost,
Maybe a veteran.
this is a picture that Ruby showed to the internet.
Yes.
We're not going to be accused of doxing her what her father looks like.
No.
Are we?
Yeah.
A giraffe dodger.
Mr. Space Cadet.
Okay. This is the Space Cadet Senior. Okay. First of all, if we look at Ruby, we notice a certain, how should I say, series of choices that are within her range, but definitely on one side. And that is
We'll wait for chat to get it.
Lesbian.
Doom, 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 doo, doo, doom, 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 doom,
Lesbian.
doom, 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 doom.
What is a lesbian?
Dum, 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 dum. What was the question?
I hope I'm right.
fashion choice.
Different nose.
Fashion and makeup. Girls, are there any females? Are there any actual biological females out there?
Ladies in the chat. Reenie's in here.
Look at her. You've seen Ruby. I'm not saying
Uh-huh.
it's something. These choices are never made by her, but it's very much one side of a particular coin.
You know, Death Becomes You says she likely looks like her mother. I met her mom. She
Not
doesn't look
really.
anything like her
No,
mom.
no.
Her mom is like a mousy, small-faced, small-headed, blonde woman.
Like a total.
Oh,
like,
so she got all her
Irish
looks from her
1880.
dad.
Yeah.
You can
small
see it right
features.
there.
I don't
Look at
recognize
it.
anything similar to her face.
I also don't see a lot of resemblance here, but
Except for the
No.
nose.
I wouldn't.
Honestly, she doesn't look like either of her parents.
Grace, can we refocus?
Well, the nose. She probably has like the nose. She probably has her mom's nose, but look at that face. How wide that face is. I see it. Her dad looks like he definitely listens to Jimmy Buffett for sure. Founder of KFC. That's funny. Yeah.
Focus.
Her brother looks more like her
He
mom.
knows all the herbs and spices. He knows the secret. The
Oh, for
secret
sure, her
recipe.
younger brother.
That's your dad. They look the same age.
He's a colonel.
Ruby, is that your brother you're out with?
Okay, guys, so I'll fill it in for you. She's wearing a trucker hat and flannel and less makeup than usual to hang out with her dad.
Her lips look chapped, actually, right?
Yeah.
It doesn't look like lipstick. It looks like chapped lips.
Yeah, I mean, she's got eye
She
makeup
looks
on and
like
stuff, but
a lesbian.
lesbian.
Got it right.
She looks
Now,
like
Yes.
why would a girl?
I got it right. What do I win? Do I win anything? Probably not.
girl dress that way when she's going to see her dad
Do I win a tour of
for
the
a special
RV?
occasion, Father's Day. You would think she would dress,
Like,
kind of dress up,
cutesy, dress up.
not
yeah.
like extremely like feminine, like a low cut, whatever, but like something nicer.
Mm-hmm.
Why is that? Why would you, Grace? Can you answer the question?
I think you'd do that if you and your dad are bros.
Or you felt uncomfortable with your dad seeing you. Well, this is the same answer.
Yeah.
Seeing you as a girl, right?
Yeah, but I mean-
Either he feels uncomfortable, or you feel uncomfortable with him.
Yeah.
What are you
kinda
implying, Ben?
Feel like my sexuality is best minimized here.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Whereas for me, when we go out,
Because what?
I can
What's the
barely
implication
get you to
there?
put a top on and wear panties.
That if Ruby's dad were to see her
Getting
as a
dressed up
girl,
cutesy to
it
your
would be
dad on
what?
Father's Day is weird.
I don't think
I don't
it's-
think so.
Well, cutesy, if you mean cutesy in the sense of like some weird stripper outfit, yes.
Uh-huh.
Dressing nicely.
In like a nice sundress or something. I don't think.
But he
so.
also is not. He's dressed in a kind of. To me, this looks like a guy who just today got out of a hospital. You know what I mean? Like that.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, not terrible, but like kind of. Also, is his hair pulled back in a bun in the back?
Oh.
No, it doesn't
I
even
didn't
look like he
notice
has
that.
hair.
Is it?
It could be. It could go either way. I don't know.
Really?
It
Pulled
could
back
be.
in a
He looks like an
bun.
ex-hippie is what I'm saying. See how there's long hair on this
Yeah,
side here?
I see
Yeah,
that. Yeah.
well,
Where is it on the
draft
other side?
dodger.
I
Okay.
think it's pulled back.
He doesn't look like a
Ex-hippie,
Vietnam vet.
obviously, drug
Yeah.
addict. Okay, so
Yeah.
he lived through this.
He looks like he
mentally
lived through
stopped.
Vietnam.
What's up, Flow State? Yeah, but you got to keep in mind, she did pornography, and her father must be aware of that. So, yeah, I would assume if you've done
Awkward.
porn and you see your dad,
Awkward.
you're not going to be like trying to look feminine. You're going to be like covering up because you're ashamed. No?
Also, he just looks like an old guy.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Well,
Like, maybe he's within
great
10 years, maybe,
observation,
like,
Ben.
He just has that look of like old guy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
Well, she's 35, so he's
maybe 65,
65.
60. She's the middle kid. 60,
Yeah.
maybe older. I don't,
He's
but
he's
he just looks
older.
like not quite like nursing home, but like not far from it.
Yeah. He looks older than I thought her dad would have been. I don't know why. but
Like he rides a
Just a lot
Harley
older than I thought
Davidson.
he
Just looks like an old dude. I don't know.
like one of the slow cruisers. Like
I
the
don't
one
think I
I
look
have.
like that kind of guy. Like I'm in my. It's just like golden years kind of look.
yeah. Ruby hasn't been 35 in 10 years.
Probably looks. He looks
Also,
like he
if you look at
smokes
her face, she has
weed.
this, like, you notice like it's just passable, but it also looks like this like the cheek muscles are strained.
Yeah.
Right, which is
Probably
fine.
has-
It's a snapshot.
Probably on blood pressure
Whatever, but, like,
medication.
I think there's more tension here than at first glance.
Yeah.
He's not feeling it, but she is. And the clothing choice is odd for a special day.
Well, she
Going to a
hated
restaurant. Why would you dress down for that?
she hated her dad for many years because her mom told her he abandoned them for drugs. I don't know if that's true or not,
Yeah.
but that's the story she tells.
Yeah.
But
so
also
he is a
obviously she
hippie.
followed in his footsteps as a drug addict, as
Right.
did her older brother, who does look quite a bit like him. So it's there's some dysfunctionality.
The older brother
there.
looks like the dad?
Yeah, that sort of round face
Yeah.
and the small eyes looks a lot like the
I'm
dad.
glad you didn't
Oh,
say
was that get correct for me?
rodent.
Ruby claimed her mom felt unease.
Yeah, so I mean, there's not much you can say there, but like,
well,
this is-
yeah, that makes sense.
This she took self-consciously to put on the internet to say she, right?
Yes.
And
yes.
yet, yeah, I do see. I see an attempt that has some cracks in it.
obviously.
Also,
This
yeah,
is just a picture of Ruby enjoying a moment with her dad, and the Thorps are looking at this. I mean, they can say whatever they want, right? But it's like it comes from like a very petty place.
doubt it's a restaurant, more like a coffee place. Yeah, it doesn't look like that.
The problem
nice, so-
is she doesn't live with
Maybe
her
a little
dad.
broke, but,
You
like-
know, she needs to live with her dad and
not
string with her
McDonald's,
dad and share that space.
I mean, wouldn't it be awkward if you knew your daughter had done pornography to meet up with her?
wouldn't it be awkward if you gave your dad blowjobs? Wouldn't that be awkward? Would that be awkward, Grace? Be blowing your dad? I think that would be awkward.
I don't know how you get over that hump.
Oh well,
But I mean, if you want to talk about the things we've seen and known, would it be awkward for your dad to spank you on your ass when you're in a swimsuit? Huh? Would that be awkward? It sounds about right? It sounds like it would be. I mean, it's okay. Universal Jones will continue analyzing Ben's mom's memoir and the tie and stream it to. Oh wow, okay. You sent those timestamps to me? Okay.
must have talked it through at some point.
You think so?
No, they're Irish.
Yeah, no. So like he knows
just
it.
ignore it.
They just ignore it. But like I don't think you can really have like a normal father-daughter relationship.
Oh
Like,
my
that
god,
really
it's just
is
such.
on his part and on her part. It's deeply shameful. I just think that creates a rift that you can take all the cute.
Yeah, but
selfies
he's
you
been a
want.
drug
It's
addict who
brutal.
failed as a father. I mean, so it's
Right,
like, I
right.
don't know. I don't really know that that's a big deal. They probably don't choose to focus on the negative, let's say.
I know, but like
And who's to say was he faithful to her mother and all those?
I'm not blaming just her. I'm just saying.
Well, I just don't understand. Yeah,
Were you faithful to Courtney? Is it considered to be? Is it considered faithful if you bang your daughter?
I mean, if you have a family full of junkies, yeah, it's awkward, but in another way, they could be closer because of it. But
Yeah. It's just it's interesting.
Bunch says he really looks like a typical Irish dad. Really, he looks Irish. I wouldn't say especially so.
He doesn't
But,
look like a
yeah, I can see
strong
it.
male. He doesn't look like a strong male.
Hmm.
Old guys can look like they could be strong. He does
Odie
not look like
Reza
that.
says she looks happy there. Really? I mean, just look.
No, I
carefully
know
at her
Ruby.
particular. Do a close up of the face.
Really, Rizzo? Look at this. This is a fake smile. This is a forced smile. Look at this. Really, what she needs is a good slap around by her dad. Okay, on Father's Day. That's what he needs. That's what she needs. Okay. This is rich, man.
I know
Mine.
Ruby.
I really want to do this like Ashton and the other dude there. I mean, we've seen Ruby. That is a forced smile.
It is. She's not really.
Behind those eyes, the pain and suffering.
happy.
That's a forced smile. That is a, you know what I mean? You hold that one for 2 minutes and your cheek muscles are exhausted. Now, you can say, well, when you set something up for a shot, it's going to be that way. Maybe.
Most people force a smile for a family photo.
Maybe.
If she was really having fun, though, would she have to force the smile?
It
Maybe.
can be read both ways, but it tends to look forced if it is forced. You want to look at some old family photos? You can see those.
We're almost completely
Oh my
caught
God,
up.
yeah.
And then I'll
I mean,
shift gears.
Ruby has pictures of herself.
If you're having a great time, it's relatively easy to have a non-forced photo. Because when the camera comes on, someone says cheese or whatever breaks the tension, you're having a good time. If you're not, it looks like that.
I'm trying to find a normal picture of Ruby. It's tough. Here's a smile. She got
this
lipstick
is
on her
some
teeth.
sort of. See, I like Ruby's fashion style. That red, I think, is great. Great
Yeah.
look for her.
Never
I
gonna
think
happen,
she's really
Ben.
Very beautiful. I think she could have been a model,
No.
a face model. Yeah, I think so. She's very gorgeous, I would say.
I played the
was younger.
patience
She's
track.
striking.
Still for her age.
Yeah.
Maybe
She's
whiten
good
up the
looking.
teeth a
Yeah.
bit.
I'm trying not to find any NSFW. There's no
She
pictures of
looks
her
great
smiling.
for the camera.
Oh, yeah, okay.
There you go.
Okay, here we go. This is a.
What?
This is a.
Why did he take down all the diss tracks? Why did he take down all the diss tracks? No. But good thing I played the recent one.
This is a much
Already.
more real Ruby smile. All right, so let's compare.
That also looks a little weird. Yikes. But also,
know, actually,
she always wears lipstick. Are you telling? Like, if you're a girl who always wears lipstick and you don't wear lipstick, she's not wearing lipstick here.
No,
guys. I'm sorry.
No, I didn't say she
Her
was.
lips are
she's not.
chapped looking here.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you wear lipstick to go see your dad? I mean, I get it.
Oh, chapped and nasty. Yeah, put on lipstick. Come on. What are you doing, Ruby? You don't even have the decency to put on lipstick. And let me guess. She took a shower too. Oh, God, that's even worse. And she's not wearing the same clothes that she from the other day, from 3 days ago. Oh, God.
You never wear lipstick. But if you always wear lipstick, why would you not, just put on a little bit to see your dad?
I mean, she does
I
always
think
wear.
that's revealing.
She does always.
Maybe
wear
she doesn't want to
lipstick.
remind him of the porno stuff, right? Or whatever, right? Like, she's trying to look not like that. Maybe there's some weird.
Is that what you think? Is that what you think is going to happen,
Who
Ben?
knows?
She does always wear lipstick. Like no matter she's going out. Like when,
Yeah,
when she
yeah,
was around us,
lipstick
she was
for her is
constantly
like
reapplying.
oxygen.
It's not like she's
It's
trying
like
to be
oxygen.
sexy. It's just
No.
like I do lipstick all the time.
Yeah,
That's
and rightly
her
so,
thing.
because you see, like, apparently she has those like deeply discolored lips. I mean, Duckside. What is that? Duckside Brewery. That is the ultimate bro shirt, right?
Yeah,
A micro brewery.
Vogue and Ted. She's not trying to look sexy. For
I
her dad.
like how this stream's supposed to be about Becky, and now we're talking about Ruby. What the? This is a failure for teaching Becky how to stream.
She's not on stream. It's lipstick is not about looking sexy for Ruby. Like
No, yeah.
it's not about sexiness per se.
She has a
It's
Dunkin'
like,
Donuts. She's wearing lipstick.
it's like if a
yeah.
girl
It's an
constantly
absolute
applies
fail.
clips in her hair. It's just.
I guess they gave up on Becky. I guess they're like, well, Becky is streaming her cats now. Okay, well that's done. All right, move on.
one of these things.
It'd be like me, like just going out with my balls hanging out, or just like wearing like whitey tighties and going to Cumberland Farms.
Now this is
Yeah.
what you do.
Yeah.
You got to talk
Never
about
see
your
it.
balls and your penis right in
Hang
front of your
brain.
daughter.
You know, guys used to.
That's
some
how
guys
you
did that with
stream.
Mary. I was like, what? They're like, yeah, hang brain. We just zip the zipper around our testicles, so it's just the balls hanging out. I was like, that's funny.
Just walking around like that?
Yeah.
Why?
Well, just to get people's reaction, I guess. you know.
Oh.
I mean, it's not like it's a college campus. You're not gonna see any kids. Well, like maybe probably at night at parties, just because it's like it's not really very sexual. Everyone's balls look about the same, depending on how cold or warm it is. It's just funny. It's just a it's a
Okay,
fun
Ben.
Antic.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Grace, you're supposed
No,
to
no,
laugh.
I was
Laugh,
thinking
Grace.
about
It's
Laugh.
just like a bro thing. It's like as a female, you'd be like, what?
It's funny.
I don't know how to react to that.
Oh,
You just be
James-
like, hey, gross.
James Berger says, you just wear makeup for yourself, right? James Berger, if I was going,
No, Sponge, not the
To-
school I taught at. I'm talking about college.
are you really
To
going to
walk around with your balls out at a college. Okay. As an old man. I mean, I think we would watch that to see what happens. Like do an IRL stream.
do the Jordan Peterson thing? Makeup is supposed to imitate the flushed facial features during sexual intercourse. Women
mean, if
wear
you're- if
makeup
you're
to
Amish-
look nice.
if
Women
you're-
wear makeup to look nice. It's not
If
just
you're
about
Amish,
sexiness.
join the Amish. I don't know what to tell you. Most people understand makeup differently than that, but if you want to see it that way, go ahead.
If I do makeup, does that mean I'm going to have sex with every person I interact with? If I have a job,
No. But look at Ben's expression there. Look at Ben's expression. It's like it means you're gonna have sex with me. That's what it means, baby girl.
put makeup on, does that
No.
mean I want to have sex with every person who I interact with?
When you put lipstick on, does every man imagine you wrapping your lips around their cock? Yes.
Every man?
Yep. Read the
Sus.
catechism quote.
Sus.
No, Grace. No, I mean.
Speaking of
what I
wrapping
mean
my
is-
lips around
well, no,
something.
what I'm saying is no. No, they don't.
No, but I'm not saying it's
Some
not
do.
related at all.
I might.
I'm not saying it's not related at
Only
all.
the internet's ever going to know.
But
Well, it sounds like it is related. Very related.
I'm just saying, oh, you don't want to turn your dad on. That's why you wouldn't wear makeup to go out with him. Like, that's retarded to say.
Well, along the same lines, here's something.
Well,
I
that's
wanted to
what
say.
Ben was saying, though. Ben was saying that, wasn't that y'all's argument that she didn't want to put on makeup because it would arouse the father? And I mean, that was the implication I got from that.
Lines. Having tits can cause men to have a biological reaction. What are you going to do about that?
Well, you could go the Ruby route and just cover them up.
Yeah.
Some girls do that.
Wait. Back that up.
Men to have a biological having tits.
That's retarded to say.
Well, along the same lines, here's something along the same lines. Having tits can cause men to have a biological reaction. What are you going to do about that?
Having tits can cause men to have a biological reaction. Okay.
Well, you could go the Ruby route and just cover them up.
Yeah.
Cover them up for your. So wait. so the implication is there. Grace, Ben, not everyone wants to bang their own kid. That sentence is so bad. I can't believe I had to say that. That was so horrible to say. Like Ben and Grace are looking at this through the lens of what they're used to. You know? So it makes sense that way. Because according to Grace, according to Ben, Ruby had to cover up her cleavage because it would probably arouse her dad, and her dad would be enticed and wouldn't be able to stop himself. And there you have it. All right. Now, what does it have to do with Becky Boop? I don't know. Maybe she needs to change her content from cats to incest. But maybe that's the thing.
Girls do that.
I mean, that's the pointer here.
A lot of times girls, this whole thing, a lot of girls who don't feel sexually comfortable around their father end up doing OnlyFans. Either because their dad's too loosey-goosey and liberal about everything, or too anti-sexual. And if I know one thing about the Irish, and I do know a few things about the Irish, Irish Americans tend towards the latter problem.
Yeah. Iron Lotus says something interesting.
We're not too good on the old sexual stuff, are we?
Iron Lotus thinks she exaggerated her dad's drug use. Trust me, I can tell it's more of a Munchausen thing.
What?
Yeah, he doesn't
Interesting.
look like he's had that rough of a ride.
Yeah.
No, I mean, he looks like he has stories. He looks like he survived stuff. I mean, it's kind of hard. It's impossible to really tell from this photo.
So that's an interesting point. Good skin, hair, like, it's not Ben Thorp hair. But I mean, yeah.
Show it off for the camera. Self John.
And this is gunked with grease.
I'm sure it is gunked with grease. Wash your hair, Ben.
I went a year and a half without washing my hair because I do have super thick hair. So
Went for a year and a half without washing his hair?
Self John.
and this is gunked with grease. I went a year and a half without washing my hair.
I said, yeah, a year and a half without washing his hair. A year and a half without washing his hair. Well, with the Kino Casino taking a little break, I guess I got to hit the bell. I guess I got to hit the bell here. Retard alert! Retard alert! Gunked with grease, gunked with natural scalp oils. Take a shower, you bum. Take a shower, you filthy, disgusting bum. But he might tonight. It looks like they got enough money to get a hotel room.
Because I do have super thick hair, so it doesn't have that usual greasy hair look, which is people that's matted to your head. Mm-hmm. And my barber was blow drying my hair, and you can imagine the smell of like that, hair grease smell. Is that a terrible smell?
Yeah.
But it's very, what should I say?
Yeah.
Earthy. Well, it's very greasy smelling. You know what I mean?
Grace, what else smells bad about your dad?
Just like smell that.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. No.
How about something from under here?
No.
Smell it.
Yeah.
Smell it. You want
Ben
to?
was smacked around by a
You
man,
want
for
to?
sure.
Smell it. Smell it. Smell it, or I go on strike. Smell it. It's not bad. It's just different. It's different. Notes of tobacco. Come on, Grace. You know you would privately. If I said I really need you
Whoa.
to smell this, you would say, all right, I'll do it. Come on, take a sniff.
I can't. You made me nauseous enough
Yeah.
earlier.
It's... No, it's not. Okay.
Wait, what did Ben do earlier?
You know what I'm saying?
I knew he was going to do that.
Okay, are you telling me girls didn't do this? Is it just guys that do this? It's like different. It's not like fart, poop.
Wait, like to smell your balls? Like a sniff test? I mean, I know there are dirty guys that do that shit. Oh hell yeah, there's dirty guys who do that. Damn, that'd be rank though. Like you don't have to smell. You know it's gonna be bad. It's a hot day in the summer, and it's all sweaty down there. You know it's gonna be bad. It's just ball soup, man. That's all. That's what it is. It's just dripping, and it's nasty.
Pee. It's you know, and it's
Yeah.
scalp smell. Anyway, so he's doing this on my hair, and he's like, "Hey Ben, you know, I'm not trying to bust your balls, but you haven't washed your hair in a while." And he tried to tell me like it's not good for your hair.
Yeah.
And then I started.
But what does he know, right? I get cracked from he said Grace said shampoo is analogous to big pharma. Oh, that's right. If you use shampoo, it's don't you know shampoo is actually bad for your skin, for your scalp? Yeah, there's chemicals in the shampoo. They'll get into your skin and could cause cancer or something, right? Some sort of brain cancer.
Washing it again, but he was wrong. What does he know? Why would it not be good for your hair? People didn't wash their hair with shampoo for thousands of years.
True. Yeah. Your hair.
Oh yeah, I do remember that. Get cracked.
Were they all bald?
That's right.
No.
Africans are healthy. They're the healthiest
Grace
of
is getting
all.
bored when you went
because they
to
don't
pussy
bathe.
online for $4.99 a month. You're
Come
so
on.
bad at that. Okay.
Come on, just smell it.
All right.
Because when you think of healthy people, you think of Africans in Africa, with malaria and all that shit. Okay. All that AIDS over there.
Describe.
Cheese balls.
Cheese balls, yes.
I'm going to have a smoke. That's it.
Cheese balls, but not like your classic flavor.
Cigarettes.
Smells so salty in a way, which doesn't make any sense. Like a corn chip with a little bit of cheese on it.
A dick cheese? That's nasty.
Like Fritos
man.
that were in the Utz cheese. Isn't it fascinating the human body can produce? There's like an oil factory. There's like urine, shit, like lubrication for your eyes. Isn't it weird that like there's so many different factories? Semen, lubrication, pre-cum, grease for your hair. It's great. It's cool. Teeth, hair.
What? This is so wild. Okay.
Hair is coming out. You know what I mean? It's amazing.
It's absolutely.
It's just amazing. Like
Yeah,
absolutely
clip it,
amazing.
not because one system breaks down. And it's kind of a shame you can't just fix that one system and just be like, okay, let's put her back on the road. But depending on the system. I do have one cigarette.
I'll roll some more.
I'll
Don't
customize it.
Don't. You're smoking it. If you put that under your ear.
Let's do a Gavin McGinnis.
Oh, he put it in his ass crack.
What do you think of the smell of a raw cigarette? Just saying.
Oh shit! You got it. Grace hit Ben. Call the police. Woo 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 woo. Pre-cum is great. Ben Thorp. Yeah. I mean, let's go back. Let's get all that. Where was that at? It was like right out here.
And to have a biological reaction. What are you gonna do about that? Is it just guys that do this? It's like different. It's not like fart, poop, pee. It's it's.
Wait, I need to go back too. I want to know exactly what he's smelling because I think it was in his pants. I'm gonna say it was in his pants. He goes.
And my barber was blow drying my hair, and you can imagine the smell of like that. The hair grease smell. Is that a terrible smell?
Yeah.
But it's
Yeah.
very, how shall I say, earthy. Well, it's very
Earthy?
greasy smelling. You know what I mean?
I wouldn't call it earthy.
Like this. Like, smell that.
No, I'm not. No.
Oh shit! That was just the sweat around his nose. That's how dirty he is. Even the crevice of his nose produces that strong of an odor. Damn, dude. See, I thought like I missed something, and like maybe he put his hands in his pants, and he was trying to get her to smell his ball sweat. We're talking about nose sweat. That shouldn't even really be that big of a factor. Unless it's like caked up with dirt and stuff from like not taking showers and stuff.
I'm not. No.
Oh, it's someone from under here.
No. No.
Oh,
Smell it. You want to.
oh,
You want to.
that
Smell
ear
it.
cheese.
Smell it. Smell it. Or I go on strike. Smell it. It's not bad. It's just different. It's different. Notes of tobacco.
No fucking way. No fucking way.
Come on, Grace.
No.
You know you would privately. If I said I really need you to smell this, you would say, all right, I'll do it. Come on, take a sniff.
I can't. You made me nauseous enough
Oh, yeah.
earlier.
It's... No, it's not.
He's savoring it. He loves the scent. He loves it. Do you think Ben eats his ear cheese, the cheese, the gunk that builds up behind your ears if you don't shower? Do you think he eats that? Do you think he scrapes it up and licks it off his finger? Dude, I think I'm gonna go all the way with this. I'm gonna go as far as you. Well, I don't know. It's as far. I think he puts his hands on his balls, and I think with his fingernails he like scrapes his ball skin, and I think he licks that. I think he sucks it off his fingers. That's what I think. That's how dirty Ben is.
You know what I'm saying?
I knew he was going to do that.
Okay, are you telling me girls didn't do this? Is it just guys?
Oh, that's
that
a good question. Get cracked for me. Ben's no sweat smell better than PPP's Gunt fat fold grease. I'm gonna have to go with Ben's no sweat. If I had a choice, I don't want to get anywhere near PPP's Gunt. Yeah, he does drink his own pre-com.
This.
I mean, he eats his own cum.
It's like different. It's not like fart, poop, pee. It's you know, and it's
Yeah.
scalp smell. Anyway, so he's doing this on my hair, and he's like, "Hey Ben, you know, I'm not trying to bust your balls, but you haven't washed your hair in a while." You know? And he tried to tell
That's
me,
pretty
like,
bad
"Not
when the
good for your
barber's
hair."
telling you
Yeah.
that.
And then I started washing it again, but he was wrong. What does he know? Why would it not be good for your hair?
What does he know? What does the barber know? Why would it not be good for your hair? Just not take a shower. Just let those natural oils go there. Okay.
People didn't wash their hair with shampoo for thousands of years.
True. Yeah. Your hair eventually.
Were they all bald?
self-regulate.
No.
No.
Wait, what?
Side.
Your hair will self-regulate. What do you mean self-regulate? Guys, don't even wash your hair, guys. Just let it be all dirty. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about the lice and the bugs and all that nasty stuff. All that dandruff. Don't worry about any of that stuff.
Hey, Grace, I'm getting bored. When are you going to sell your pussy online for $4.99 a month? You're
Come
so
on.
bad at that.
Come on, just smell it.
All right.
Describe.
Cheese balls.
Cheese balls, yes.
I'm going to have a smoke. That's it.
Cheese balls, but not like your classic flavor.
Cigarettes.
Not a classic
It
flavor.
smells so salty in a way, which
A
doesn't
bin flavor.
make any sense. Like a corn chip with a little bit of cheese on it. Like Fritos that were in the Utz cheese. Isn't it fascinating the human body can
Give me those.
produce? You know, there's like an oil factory. There's like urine, shit, like
Oil factory.
lubrication for your eyes. Isn't it weird? Like this there's so many different
You mean tears?
factories, semen,
Semen?
lubrication, pre-cum, grease for your hair. It's great. It's cool. Teeth, hairs coming out.
Teeth. I mean, dude, one time I saw this clip where Ben said that he has eaten his own supply. Yeah, pretty nasty.
You know what I mean? It's amazing. It's just amazing. And like,
Clip it, Shabatoni.
you die because one system breaks down, you know, and it's kind of a shame you can't like
Yeah.
just fix that one system and just be like, okay, let's put her back on the road. But depending on the system. I do have one cigarette.
I'll roll some more.
You're not going to smoke it now, are you, Grace?
Don't.
customize it.
Don't. You're smoking it. If you put that under your ear.
Let's do a Gavin McGinnis.
This is the intellectual content, right?
What do you think of the smell of a raw cigarette? Just kidding.
I love the smell of a raw cigarette.
Yeah, it's a beautiful smell.
It's nice.
It's better than the smell of like cigarette smoke.
Yeah, no, it's good. It's delicious.
It's beautiful. Erotic. Gets me hard. Oh. Wait.
Enjoy. Oh, please.
Oh, I think PPP definitely showers more than Ben. That's for sure. Do we need a poll for that one? I would hope so anyway. But when PPP showers, I don't think he washes everything because he can't really hit everything. How do you wash under that that gunt? You know, how do you do that? Honestly, how does he even fit in a shower? PPP is pretty fat. It's like a shower. No, he needs like a trough. He needs to just be in a trough and just sit in hot water, and then you have to dump it out. Yeah, 6'2", 400 to 500 pounds. Yeah, he's a really big boy. Okay, and according to his ex-roommate, Drunken Surfer, he doesn't shit right, which is true. When you're that fat, you're just shitting water, like your sphincter is not working, and it's constantly leaking. It's not good. Okay, none of that is good. He gets the hose. Andy Worski has to wash him down in the yard. Hey, I'm so mean. I'm just being I'm just theorizing here. I'm just theorizing. I mean, if I was that big, I would want my roommate to hose me down. I wish you would be as kind as Andy Worski to be able to do that. Like, if I was 500 pounds, I would hope my wife would bathe me outside in the front yard. And why outside in the front yard? Because I want to show the neighbors why it's important for them to not be obese. That's right. Well, whenever PPP calls anyone else fat, it's kind of funny, right? It's done with that it's like, okay, dude. He's fat. It's like, okay. Yeah. But I get this sense it's kind of done in a sort of ironic way. Or the punt the guns arc, Mr. Devent. I do remember that. And I felt that for sure. Now I'm in my own little arc for my health. And we'll see how that goes.
I've been dying for a smoke. It's been almost 4 hours.
Sure.
I've only had one.
But can I just say one thing before you leave? You didn't really make it happen. Let's just be honest. You didn't really make it happen.
Do you want to? You know why that is, though.
Because you're on your period?
No. I
Please
find
don't
it.
tell me dirty stuff
I
like
find
that.
it hard to invest. You know, like I'm trying to get into it, but
Why did you whisper that to me?
because I don't want to like ruin the.
If we weren't in the state of Rhode Island, we could be arrested for you saying that, Grace. That's right, folks.
What?
She said. Well, she said she wasn't interested.
Go ahead.
Why? Well, yours. But I'm saying like, there's a big career move. I understand. I'm not gonna like. There's a big career, and I'm trying to say like, I'm interested. How am I more interested than you? That doesn't make sense. Make that make sense.
Finding it hard to connect.
Okay, but are you not
I'm
interested?
interested, but like it just doesn't like
So-
tickle my fancy. Like I lit up with the Ruby tweet, right? I'm like, yes, let's go into that. This I find harder to connect with, and I'm not trying to say I'm fancy or anything like that. It just doesn't really wet my whistle in a certain way.
But is it a thing? It's just like I don't like chocolate.
So now they're like, I don't know if we want to do the whole Becky thing. So it's okay. But you titled the stream Becky's Massive Fail. I thought you guys were going to give Becky a lesson on how to stream. Like this stream has been mostly about Ben being disgusting. I think maybe like 5% about Becky.
Or because like, if you're running a career and you're thinking like this really matters, you don't care what the fuck it is. You're going to be interested. Do you see what I'm saying?
Understand that, and that's why I'm really trying. Because
Well, I don't think you should be trying. I think it should be instinctual, like that you'd be interested if you could, like, you know what I mean? If someone had, like, if I could make $5,000 today, I kind of don't care what the fuck it is. I'm interested.
Oh yeah, so you did drop some
So
weight.
maybe
Because
maybe
the
just don't really
fasting.
see any
Okay,
path to
yeah.
success here. Because I do.
That's the thing. You got to commit to that. You have to commit because it'll be so easy to get that weight back. Oh yeah, sure.
Remember?
Yeah,
I told you. I think
yeah.
like Next few days, we'll be able to do it.
All right. Well, I'm invested. I just think you see the path. I don't quite see it, so I'm just trying to follow
Oh, yeah,
along.
now
but
you're gonna be a
maybe
wet
I'm
pussy
not the star
magic.
of this show.
Leave.
There we
No,
go.
you are the star of
This
this
is
show.
the big boy.
Of this show. You're the star.
Well,
Shine,
both
bitch.
inspiring. That's
Now
the
get
word
out of
that
here.
Roxy was looking
Come
for, what I
back
was looking for
with
before.
your attitude,
Inspiring.
ass and gear. Get ready
Yeah.
to put him up against
Can
the
you see
glass.
everything good?
Yes.
simulator? Oh, I need the RV key too to roll more swords.
All right, okay.
Zoe's
The
running around
Roxy's
fucking house
gonna
watching.
go into the pool.
I mean, this looks like stinky. I'm talking to the chat now, not you.
okay.
So I get it. You're not interested in your own
No,
career.
not only that, no.
Have a great time, Grace.
Stop it.
Take your time.
Oh, God.
Oh,
Now you won't make rent, Grace. I hope you're happy. Exactly, Rini. What's with this bitch? We've got to get Grace.
Wow.
Sorry, guys. It's not. The answer is not that I'm a bad person. Grace, I think is does not see how much hope there is.
Here we
Her cat
see
is
a
also
lot.
fat.
Here
I wonder
we see
why,
a
Ben.
Roxy in her natural habitat. Every time the water touches her ass, she screams. And natural Roxys who have not been domesticated.
Okay. I mean, her body is like, it's she's slim for a woman this old, but I mean, like, no one's hoping for a wet T-shirt here. Plus, this backyard, it's very small. Do they live in a city? Why? It seems impoverished.
Ben's criticizing the backyard. It seems impoverished. Well, Ben, they have a backyard. Where's your backyard, Ben? Where's your backyard?
I think it's a weird optic.
Yet are not very
Okay.
good at floating, so watch as she may tip over.
It's like-
I think they're trying to go for a funny bit to see if she falls in water. That's what they're going for.
It's like slightly interesting. I think even Keem would be like, nah, let's get someone better looking wet.
Well, if you
Conventionally
can.
good looking. I would say that.
This friggin' air, this thing's out. The air's out in it. I'm gonna flip.
Oh, God. Well, flipping for you, especially flipping out, is nothing
so
new,
fucking
so. Oh, Lord. We got 2 minutes till we
I
do
know,
the
right?
donation train. Oh, let me put in a redirect for Savage. Oh, my God.
How many?
What?
How many minutes?
2.
How many minutes?
2.
Oh, God, okay.
2. Okay? We're gonna have to fucking learn sign language over here. Good God. Let me put in the redirect. I only created the entire
There's such a
network.
delay. There's like a 3-second delay.
I only created the entire.
Wait a second. Rini is streaming? Becky probably doesn't care about this lady getting into a pool, but she's bringing enthusiasm. Yeah, but enthusiasm without substance can look like desperation.
Your network and pissed off Keemstar
Well, they're working with what they have.
for a
Reza says, yes, let's get a better looking bitch in a tub. Right. I mean, she's pretty good looking. I mean, for her age.
Who, Roxy? Pretty good looking? She's like a grandma, dude. And not like in a gilf sort of way. She's just like, she's just old. Like this is like, this video is like, okay, this stream, watch grandma fall in the pool. Grandma's gonna do something stupid. Look at this. That's what we're going for.
Top tier.
Looks like.
direct. Let me put it in. Oh, let me put it in. I wonder if this is how guys feel when they can't get it in. Frustrating.
Uh-huh. Whoa. Yay. Oh. Great joke there. Oh man, that's great.
What?
You're such a sexual deviant freaking whore.
I'm
God.
sorry. I've spent most of my life around men. What can I say?
Ben is interacting with chat. It's improvement. Yes.
Well, there we go. That's a cool interaction. Roxy calling Becky a whore. Let's get more of that.
Back to the vid. Ben down bad. Rini, I need to type you up. Top tier 58-year-old. Yeah. She's cute. It's
I'm gonna
just
fall.
58-year-olds aren't really.
Wait, know what?
Don't fall. Let me make you full screen while I do the redirect.
generally
I
think
don't
she's
need to
cute.
see my face.
Whoa.
It's like, a fun grandma.
Fall.
Don't die, Roxy.
I want to watch her fall.
Oh my God.
See, and that's the thing. It's like stupid content, but I do want to watch her fall.
My neighbors are probably like, this bitch is insane.
Ooh.
This
Your
old
neighbors
average bitch
can't
is in a
see
little
you.
bitty pool.
But honestly, even for a 58-year-old, like, this is not that crazy. This isn't like.
Like, it's not even the fence. You have a chain link fence over here, but you have all this foliage.
Almost made the cut for Jackass. It's pretty pedestrian. I get it's like odd, but these are not like antics.
Guys.
What?
I put in the redirect, and I saw
What?
that the topic of Savage's stream is she's going after Xylee. I think we should all go watch. I know.
Oh, that's interesting. Xylee sucks. Xylee would be the one that I would advocate never bringing over. Just, she sucks. Grace, I've encouraged Grace. Xylee and Grace interacted. Do you guys know that?
Yeah, I think I know that.
Quite extensively for any of the
I think
Slaughter
Roxy's
things.
just 50.
And Xylee
Oh, okay.
was
But still like grandma vibes.
nasty.
know, as soon as I throw this dress in the water.
I wonder if Ben has ever seen people of Walmart cover compilations. No, but I've been to Walmart, and it's something.
You go to Walmart for the real American experience, okay?
Sure, the door open.
Now that should be a walk and talk. Just walk around Walmart for like hours and just watch stuff.
See if Princess is back.
After I'm done here, I'm gonna go watch that stream. Rip her a new asshole, please. Did you hear what I said?
I'm sure it is.
Yeah.
Peter.
Oh, Savage is going savage today.
Savage is going savage. Great. Well, at least when the internet works, you said something clever. It's great.
Oh, Jesus.
Don't die, Roxy. Are you ready to dance in the pool?
Laughing Cedar clarifies, the video highlights the outfits people will wear to Walmart. I assumed that's what it was. Yes, I can see. I get it. I get how. I've been to Walmart. I think I understand how that could be very funny.
Yes, I guess.
Please don't fall.
Unfinished Business says,
I'm waiting for Ben to give some more pointers to Becky.
I know we're on this, but I really enjoyed you watching you react to the body cam footage the other day. Yeah, I think Grace and I are really funny reactors. I think we've like stupidly
Well, body cam footage is pretty fun to react to.
seen that as like lower tier content. I guess we didn't want to get addicted to that because it's like kind of easy, and we prefer like real people, real events, that kind of stuff. But
I mean, body cam footage is real people, real events. I mean, it's as real as you're gonna get. I mean, it's unscripted.
I absolutely think Grace is relaxing, and it's amazing. 2.5 years in, is starting to relax into being a streamer. And
But just now? Just now? What? Did you guys hear that? According to Ben, Grace is just now starting to relax into becoming a streamer. What do y'all think about that, huh? Did Grace lose so much money during the LA that she like became really demoralized and thought she wasn't a good streamer?
and she's just been through the ringer on this. Like her mother started her just had this psyop that like streaming was this big deal, and you had to like get freaked out. And maybe I'm sure I played into that somewhat, but like once she comes out, she's much funnier than all of you guys. She's gorgeous, and she's sweet, and she's endearing, but she's also really funny and very silly and
Grace,
very observant. And you haven't even got to see any of those aspects ever. So, and much less crazy than you'd think.
Oh, you already felt
What's happening here? I feel like Ben is trying to reintroduce Grace to us as if we don't know who Grace is. Is this tobacco? Or is it weed? Like, what's going on here? I feel like I'm losing my mind.
We did it. We set the goal. And we still haven't officially hit the 10 out of 10, but we're going to do it for you guys anyway. So, wait, were we supposed to hit the 10 out of 10 first for her to do?
Ben has shown interest in women he's met online. Who was his favorite? Asks Raza. Favorite woman I've met online is, I would have to say, there are a few nice ones. I forget her name. I should know her name. It's Beck. What's her name? I don't know.
Aphrodite? Seemed to really like
Whatever
her.
name was. Damn it. I don't know.
He doesn't even know.
Unfinished Business says, funny? With all due respect, I don't believe you. She's a good streamer, though, but I'll never say it while she's here. Oh, yeah. And not funny in the sense of like stand-up comedy, because no women have that, but like, oh, she's one of the funniest people. She's one of the funniest people. Female, as funny as her. I mean, she can be really, really funny.
Yeah, we'll do it.
If she's with a funny guy.
Oh, shit. Is that true? Adam's dad gave around $1,000 for flight and hotel. Okay, you're talking about during that trip. Okay.
And can fucking relax.
You said or the 50.
No,
or
not
the
for the 50. Yes, I'll do it.
Listen, I guess maybe I'm the one with dementia. Look,
Yeah.
Brittany is her name.
Alzheimer's runs in both sides of the
And I'm not saying that like, I'm not saying that like, hey, that bitch forgot her name. I just forgot her name. I don't know.
family, all right? Let's go. Roxy, this bitch. Wow, I've never seen sub and it's so... My mouth is... Fuck it, we're dancing. Let me go back to the main chat. Roxy, if you rush me, so help me God. Now she's doing the fucking
So
robot.
like this just looks like I guess your lolcow live sort of stuff. Like I don't really get it. It's just kind of it. And in fact, the other day I was like, what exactly happens on a lolcow live stream? Like I don't really know. Like what are they really doing? How they make show after show after show after show? Like what's going on there? But I don't ever watch them. I don't even care enough to watch it.
Come on, Becky, hurry up. It's cold, please. Hurry up.
I mean, I'm not a woman. I'm not really that into drama streaming. I'm not into low-level drama streaming. So, like, I'm supposed to comment on this. I just can't even pay attention to it.
But that's what you said. Oh, man. Dang it. So I'm the liar now. Thank you. Now I'm here holding the bag, being like, Ben was going to teach Becky how to stream, but he's not even going to do that. You know what? That's what's happening. Like I said, I think before, Ben realizes what's happening. Becky is such a lost cause, such a low tier, bottom barrel streamer. He can't even help her. He can't even help her.
Much, but I mean, to the extent I can pay attention to lolcow queens and I compare this to it, I would say there's some ways in which this is, at least different. But I don't see what the interest is here. What is the interest? To get to know these two personalities interacting? I don't think it's very interesting chemistry. You're too zany in the child's pool. Be careful. I don't get it. What's the interest?
Come on, Becky. It's freezing. Hurry up.
My God, hang on. Start dancing then now and keep yourself warm. Where did all my donation music go? Oh, here, I got it.
Hey, Lebrowski. When you make fun of my dancing, I'm dancing to be stupid. That's not how I really dance, Lebrowski.
Lebrowski, I
I've
watched
seen
the
her
video
dance. She's a
yesterday and I
good,
forwarded it to this bitch
dancer
because
for a
I
white
thought the
woman.
beginning was so fucking hilarious. Listen, we made Fat Girl Summer, and I'm glad that Lebrowski realized that. At least somebody.
Look
in
at
the
Grandma
LC
dance.
universe,
It's funny.
You know that I'm no longer part of, but at least somebody.
Funny and
good
zany.
question. Really good question. If you aren't interested and Grace isn't interested, then why are we watching it? Okay. That is an excellent question. Really worthy of an answer. And the answer is, do you know what's interesting? I'm going to say something, Greenie, and you can question me about this. And I'm not trying to seem like a religious crazy, but I think the Lord is somehow interested. Okay. And the reason I say that is because our interactions with
God
Keemstar
is
came out
interested.
of fucking
Jesus
nowhere. We were like in Texas
is
on a trip
interested.
in the middle of whatever, all this jail stuff. Boom, all of a sudden out of nowhere, lolcow alert comes into our chat. I didn't know who the hell that was, but Grace was like, that's a huge name. Now, how do you hear about us? Okay, well, maybe you heard about us. A lot of people heard about us. Why did he choose us to interact with? He's never interacted, I don't think, in this whole sphere. He's never interacted with someone who wasn't either already a known name or someone from their Discord. We weren't in his Discord. We never interacted with anyone in his community. So I think it was the Holy Spirit that told him, do something with this girl and her dad. Okay, and then had us on a couple of times. We didn't really understand what those interactions were about. It was like, they were like doing the allegation thing. They were fucking assholes. But like, of course, it's a huge it was at the time a huge platform for us. Like we were like, wow, we got to, so it was weird though. But then it's like,
It's
then they
the
just dropped
Lord's
us, no
work.
explanation, no follow up. Unclear why they had us on in the first
Mission
place.
from God.
Never got to know our backstories. Frankly, we didn't get to
Like
know
the
anything
Blues
about them. I
Brothers.
had no idea for months who these people were. And I tried to look it up and I was like, I don't know. Keemstar, I was like, oh, he interacted with this guy Fusi. I try to watch it and it's like, I can't really. Wings of Redemption, it's like, I don't know, people hate this guy. I don't know. Boogie, again, don't know. It wasn't until months in that I could even be like, oh, I kind of like Boogie. I kind of like Wings. And Keemstar is somewhat interesting. I just couldn't make it out. Didn't care. Grace didn't really either. And then all of a sudden she gets pulled onto the show. And there's a guy named Jesus Savior or something like that who like super chats it out of nowhere. And I'm like, she's like, I don't know. Should I go on? I'm like, Grace, go on. You could be a host of the show. She's like,
The Jesus Savior super chat was a message from God.
okay, I'll give it a shot.
I think
Boom, she's
I think
on.
Ben
Huge
really
network,
does think,
talking to this guy every
believe
day.
this.
She's killing it, right? The views are huge. The money looks great. And no sooner does that happen, but like the guy just pushes both of us like this crazy thing where we're down in Florida. And she's supposed to go live with a prostitute to pretend I'm not taking care of her or I'm not with her. And then we're like, fuck you, dude. And he's just like, okay, now you're the enemy. And we go, it's just, I really think the Lord's up to something here. But it's unclear. Like, it's not based on the Lord saying to us, this is your shit. It's not. It's weird, It's weird. It's weird. I've been trying, because we live near Sam Hyde's headquarters. Like, his headquarters, when I see his headquarters, I used to
Wait. Well, yeah, you guys could be on Fish Tank.
an Ethiopian food cart from the restaurant there on their like whatever farmers market day. I know that building. I've walked through the building where he is. That seemed like a natural fit. He's literally 10 minutes away from here. We could ride a bicycle to where he streams from. And in some ways, we're a better fit with him. Although also, like, I find some of his stuff really funny, and a lot of it just too bro-y, too like jokes and
get on Sam Hyde,
crass and
get a Fish Tank.
I don't know, trying to do too much on too many levels, or other times just being like, frankly stupid. And plus, I think he thinks of himself as more of an artist than we do. Everything he's saying has like two dimensions, but a lot of funny stuff, but way better fit than this because there's an intellectual and an entertainment component. But
Hello.
Rini asked a great question because I was saying as watching this, you left me here.
Yeah.
Hey, Hurricane Pyro, how's it going?
But it's kind of like, it's like, how do you do this? Okay, how do you do it so we're both here?
Yeah,
this one?
No, the other one. To the left. Nope, to the right. Yeah, that one.
What am I supposed to say?
Grace is already out of breath.
And then Rini
man.
goes, well, you're not interested. Grace isn't interested. Who is? And my answer is God, apparently. You know?
Yeah, the whole thing with lolcow.
It's not a really natural fit. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm an intellectual. Sure, I can strategize about drama stuff.
Sure.
You
An intellectual
are,
after
like,
he was
really
talking
into
about
IRL
like,
and
ball
but, like,
sweat.
and you can shit talk, but like this level stuff.
No, it's not really like my
But
interest.
unlike,
Like,
and I was
watching-
comparing to Sam Hyde. Like, Sam Hyde, we're not that interested in this. Every once in a while, I'm
Burrito
like, I'm
dick
trying to,
cheese.
can we get into it? Right?
Yeah.
I can't even watch Fish Tank. You know,
Right.
I wish him well.
Right.
It seems like an interesting thing, but like I don't get what he's doing. It looks a lot like improv theater that doesn't want to acknowledge it's just improv theater with a few like mentally ill people, which
Yeah.
is kind of cruel to them, honestly, and cringe. Okay, I don't care. You know, do what you got to do, but like.
I don't really relate
It's
either. I don't really get it.
Like, I don't think we'd last 2 hours in Fish Tank, and they wouldn't have us in the first place, right?
Yeah.
Because I'd be like, hey, retards, we're not doing this, right? We're trolling this guy. I don't care. You know, I just wouldn't see myself as like, oh, Sam, what are you going to give us? You know, it's like, yeah. And I get it. It's all like self. I respect him way more than Keemstar.
Right.
He's done some things that are hilariously funny, edgy. He does the Jew stuff. Like, it's really funny to say, like, I would never say that about Jews. You know, that's
Right.
not funny. I mean,
Right.
it's like he goes right there.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
Yeah,
My
that's the
answer
problem.
really is apparently.
They would be fun on Fish Tank, but the problem is, I think Ben is the wrong sort of person. I don't think Ben would ever be selected because Ben would clash with Sam too much. I don't know if Sam Hyde could contain Ben. I think Sam Hyde is afraid of Ben.
God. And here's another thing. Apparently, and
I'm probably in the
cite Old
minority
Testament
there.
on this one. He's not even trying to convince us. It's interesting.
What do you mean?
I don't think God is saying, hey guys, like this really is interesting.
No.
This really is a good fit for you in some way. It isn't.
No.
I'm saying, okay, I'm gonna say it. It's my complaint. It's my plaint to the Lord. It's my psalm. Why should I have to talk to Boogie 2988?
Yeah.
Why should I have to talk to Wings of Redemption? Why should I have to why are people saying you should get in touch with Roxy? No shade to them, but like, I'm supposed to be fucking with Jordan Peterson or Ben Shapiro or even Tim Little Gordon, at least. Okay, but like he seems to be saying, nope, this is what you're doing.
That's where Ben
You're
sees
commenting on
him.
Betty
He sees him
Boop's
as like a Tim
attempt
Poultz
to break away
type.
from Lolcow Live. The only thing that's interesting to me about it is I think there's money to be made here and viewers to be gotten. So maybe that's what the Lord wants.
Then Ben needs
I
to
don't
make
know.
that content
It's
on
not
his
that easy,
channel.
obviously.
Yep.
But I think he's going to give it to us even if we say we don't care. He just won't let us get away from this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We tried, right?
Yeah.
But Ben could get away from this if Ben just pumped out that sort of content on his channel. You'd have to do videos first, pump that out, get that audience.
Well, it comes on. Okay, you're going to do a show. Next day we're on the show. We didn't prep. We tried to prep.
It'll
We're just
take
like,
work.
Can you imagine how stupid that looks? We sat there in that hotel room. You're like, this guy's huge. I'm like, what? And I'm like, oh shit, he's huge. We were desperate at the time. We had 24 hours to prepare. We didn't watch we watched maybe 2 minutes of it. We're like, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's
Right.
stupid. We should have sat there and been like, who is Boogie 2988? Who is not Blades or whatever, right? Who are? I was like, why would I care about some middle-aged fat guy? Like,
Right. I
why
didn't
would
get
I?
it either.
And it was, and then we come on. They're kind of vaguely gross to us.
Yeah. Don't really understand
Yeah.
English.
I don't know what they're
I've been
talking
over
about. They don't know who
and
we are. And then there's like,
sneezed,
whoop, dropped. Not really
Oh,
harshly,
yeah,
but just
they're
dropped.
very
So
similar.
it's like, what the fuck, right? And then even for months afterwards, we try to be like, okay, so like maybe we could get back. We never even knew were they angry or you know.
Yeah.
They got a lot of views, but like, you know, why did they choose? Like, you know, how does this fit in their show? Why were we even on there?
Right. Didn't know.
And then, you know, once in a while something would pop up because we signed up for whatever. We subscribed, and I'm just like, okay, so you know what I mean? You or me would just be like, okay, let's see this. Can we figure out?
But this is a weird retelling of events because it's not like Grace didn't even. No. Yeah, Grace had sent signals to Keemstar. Okay, that did happen. They did express interest. That stuff happened there.
Anyone watches this and it's like, or it's always like,
Don't get it.
is Wings of Redemption a bad guy? Like, why do I care what a fat guy who plays video games, whether he breaks his controller? How could anyone care about that?
Yeah.
For years.
Yeah.
And yeah, they're big, right? And then all of a sudden, Jesus,
Jewish Messiah.
Jewish Messiah,
the chatter, yeah.
chats out of nowhere because he knows that, and we're not even following that really. They're looking for a host. What about Grace Thorp? Boom, you're like, I'm not even gonna go on. I was like, Grace, you got to go on there.
Right, I know. But I was like, I
You're
don't
on.
think I'm
Boom,
gonna
you're on there.
fit.
You go on. Boom, they say like, I don't know about that. Boom, you're on there. It's fantastic. But 3 shows in, shits the bed
But even
again.
before that, you guys crossed paths with Keemstar. I mean, before you were on the lolcow show for as a guest.
And
Yep.
right, right, and it just keeps going. And
But you can say for this one,
we
we're-
can't even watch the show.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever been able to watch more than 15 consecutive minutes of that show. And only then when it was explicitly them reacting to us.
Right.
That's about it. And you can say that's narcissistic or whatever. It's just like, there are things I watch that are not about me.
Yep.
It's called lingerie modeling, folks.
You figured out the soundboard. Fuck.
I'm going to be RTU now.
Yeah, this one.
There we go.
You know, and I
you
said
know-
to you, because you were glad to drop it. Yeah, I think I was like, Grace, we got to strike. You got to get this Becky thing. Then we saw Becky and you're like, oh, phew, fuck that. And I'm like, really? That's it? And you still can't get excited about it. And then you leave it to me and I'm like, I'm not excited about it. I mean, it's a really interesting question.
But you could say in this
But
one, we
I
kind of
believe
inserted
it's
our-
almost a weird act of faith to say, Lord, we will take over the lolcow universe for you. And we will defeat your apparent enemy Keemstar.
Well,
and maybe
then
he
do
will
it.
Repent at the end.
Then do
It's
what the
not
Lord
about
said.
us. Why would God in heaven care about this stupid thing? Apparently he does. Or it's the devil trying to have us waste our time in something stupid, but I believe it's God.
But you could say in the past with lolcow universe, like, okay, first of all, Keem reached out, then this random guy reached out. This one, nobody reached out. We're kind of inserting ourselves into this one. You could say.
No way. No, this is part 2. All right, now, wait a second. When you got booted, right, out of the after we invested a ton in analyzing and all this kind of stuff and ingratiating, and you were killing it, did we have any real choice knowing who we are that we were going to come out smacking, like come out fighting from that?
No.
No way we weren't going to do that. There's no fucking way we weren't going to do that. I have to sit there and pretend you're not with me. It's the endless kind of fucking shenanigans. Me watching you get abused every day, all day by these people
Yeah, if
psychologically.
anyone's going to abuse Grace, it has to be Ben.
Even though it was only a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
We're sitting there offering them the gold mine. We have everything to offer you. Okay, I'm going to come out fucking. All right. But this is part 2 of that. Obviously, Grace.
I can see that, yeah.
There's no way we're going to just take an L like that.
Absolutely not. Yeah, exactly. Ben isn't going to just sit there and watch Keemstar abuse Grace. It has to be Ben that does that. You know?
All we do is take L's, but like this one, come on. And on top of that, he's going to go after us, my daughter, and try to attack her career illegally, immorally. I'm going to just let that snow.
Well, I mean, you guys did kind of just take the whole lolcow thing, lolcow rejects. Yeah, that happened. I mean, that was funny. That was great. That was a good arc.
Fucking way. I am going to bury that guy. I
love
am
to
going
see
to
it.
bury that guy as an internet person. I am going to personally dig that grave, put that body in, and bury it. So help me God. That's nothing you could walk away from.
I totally agree. I mean,
Or
you're
get him
right.
to apologize, or whatever. And I'm not talking about anything, you know, I'm not talking about, I am talking about IRL. I am talking about going to New York. I am talking about getting justice. I am talking about 7 figures. But I'm not just saying like, oh, well, that just was an interesting. No. Like I believe it's bigger than us.
Okay.
Wait, back that up. I was sitting there going like, what? Trying to process that.
Walk away from.
I totally agree. I mean,
Or
I think
get
you're
him to
right.
apologize, or whatever. And I'm not talking about anything, you know, I'm not talking about, I am talking about IRL. I am talking about going to New York. I am talking about getting justice. I am talking about 7 figures.
He's talking about IRL. He's talking about going to New York. He's talking about getting 7 figures. I mean, does he still think he's actually going to be able to like sue Keemstar? Okay. Then he should just do that already. That would be crazy. Yeah. Yeah, sue Keemstar, Ben. Yeah, sue him.
But I'm not just saying like, oh, well, that just was an interesting. No. Like I believe it's bigger than us.
Okay.
But is it interesting?
No.
Well, it depends what it is. But like, is this analysis interesting?
What do you mean by the word it?
It's tough. But do we have to do it? I think we do.
Okay.
I think we do. And I'm motivated by those things. And if you're not motivated by if you're not motivated by those things, then you need to follow my lead, because I don't think you are motivated, because that guy treated you a lot like your mother treated you. And of course, you
not like how your dad treats you.
think like maybe that was okay how your mother treated you. No fucking way. But this guy can get got. And he's trying to do the same thing of hiding or whatever.
True.
You're not hiding from Ben Thorp. You ain't hiding, bro. You ain't hiding. I ain't afraid of you.
Alex Shield Jones. Well, yeah, that would be a Keno outcome. Is it likely? No. But hey, let him pursue it.
And you are fucked. And you know who's going to help me fuck you in the ass? Do you know who I'm going to slide up your ass?
Unfortunately, their pay pigs they don't have deep enough pockets to bankroll that whole operation.
A skinny little Canadian retarded girl that you fucking abused, and you are going to pay. And you ain't just going to pay her. You're going to pay us, and you're going to pay everyone you've ever fucked over who wants to join us. And that is a long list of people. And you know what? Once we get to that point, everyone's going to turn on you. No one respects you. You are universally hated.
Well, Keemstar? I mean, if you were to put Ben and Keemstar, compare them as far as who's the most hated, would it be Keemstar? More than Ben.
And the Lord wants you, for whatever reason, you've been specially selected as the person that the internet is going to pivot with. People are going to go, you know what? It ain't the Wild West anymore. He got. He had a ton of money and a ton of rep. He ran way too far. And Ben Thorp and his daughter, Grace Thorp, Ben Thorp and her father.
Ben Thorp and
it was Ben
dad.
Thorp and her dad.
Yeah, see, this is totally not delusional thinking right here. This is totally legit. God is telling him that he's going to be able to take Keemstar to task, to get justice, and everyone's going to turn on Keemstar and they're going to praise Ben. They're going to worship Ben. Ben, please give us more of your intellectual content. Ben, please, we beg of you, please tell us more about the Fritos dick cheese. Please tell us how you like to eat your pre-cum.
That came, and we were the terror of demons. You know? It ain't got nothing to do with us, honestly. It ain't got nothing to do with us. But I'm going to do my part. I want to get to heaven. How's Keemstar going to help me get to heaven? I don't know, but when the Lord asks you to do something, I don't really even have a beef with him that much. Personally, I just think he's an idiot. But like, maybe the Lord wants him to get, maybe the Lord loves him so much that he knows something I don't know. And he wants me to be the
Ben
vessel to give him a little message.
He thinks the Lord is talking to him about all that.
Good luck saying no to that. You know what I'm saying? I've not found that
the Lord is trolling him.
Right, absolutely.
But I'm hooked on, like, you know, making it work. And mostly
the Lord, it's just the Lord has selected Ben,
I want us to be able to
apparently.
pay the bills, and we shouldn't be poor because of that fucker doing what he fucking did. And I just want to get paid.
True, me too. Yeah.
And maybe, maybe he'll say sorry, and that's it. And we can join. You know, maybe that's what you've been doing with him. But that's not going to be an easy road. I see it being the other way, like, you know, 6 feet under in terms of a career.
Fair enough. It has to go one way or the other.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I hear you.
Ben is like one of those guys who has writing all over his car about how the end times are nigh. There's a guy that we have come across. Maybe you put his picture in Discord a few times.
I think so. I can try to find
He
it.
stays at one of the places we occasionally stay at that we don't like to, which is called an Extended Stay America.
Awful.
Near the airport. And his car is
Oh, that sounds great. Extended Stay America. Already with the name alone, I can already picture it. I can already picture the clientele there. I can already picture it, man. Pretty nasty place, sounds like.
Always there. And the claims that are made in little stickers all over the car are quite, how shall I say, strong claims.
I can't find it.
Emperor
but-
of the world.
Oh, here it is. Here it is. Okay, wait. I'll send it on Discord. Hang on. He's a soft sit kind of guy. Yeah. Hold on one
It's
sec.
a little more than that, though.
Yeah, it goes further.
It's
see here.
extended version.
Here we go.
It's almost 4 o'clock. Around 4:30, might pause for the stream. That way I can do my neighborhood walk. Want to do my neighborhood walk and get that in. Might have to do that an extended because had a McDonald's with the kids and that was not good. They loved it.
Iron Lotus says, team needs a mature approach to stingy with clout BS. You deserve some clout. I only watch LCU because of Thorps. Thank you. Yeah, let him know.
This is the guy.
That is a car of a schizo. You see that card, you go, retard alert, retard alert. That's what you do. That car right there, they're going to be driving the speed limit. They won't go over. They ride slow in the passing lane. And you know they're a schizo.
Nicer car than you'd think this guy would have. But
Yeah. Federalized sovereign president, United States of America, sovereign commander-in-chief, sovereign king, USA, et al., emperor, conqueror of the British Empire,
But
United
we can just point out the third window back there.
Yeah.
It's like you got all these letters. Kudos.
Yeah.
Because each one of these, you got to make sure you get the packages of letters. He didn't do it with paint.
No.
Don't you think you should have like drawn a line? You know what I mean? So you made sure you lined them all up so it didn't look so fucking schizo.
Crazy.
Like Steven. See it, Steven Nugent. See how the P is like way up high.
Yeah.
It just looks so schizo, which is perfect. If you
Unarmed.
say this guy like, oh, you try. If he said like, what, are you making fun of that? And I'd be like, for what it is, it's perfect. It's absolutely perfect.
FBI.
Federal status.
Investigator. Unarmed.
I'd love to see this guy get pulled over as like impersonating, because they never would. He's not impersonating a cop. He's impersonating, if anything, a schizophrenic guy.
True.
No, he's not impersonating. He is a schizophrenic guy.
I mean, it'd be funny as like a kind of Axon body camera to go through that and say like,
All right,
you're not
since we're
the
coming
president,
towards
sir.
the
You
end
know
of
what
the
I mean? But it
stream
wouldn't be too
too,
stupid.
Yeah.
No one is actually going to be
for any
fooled by this.
takers,
Yeah.
I'll take shots for
He's not running around
donations.
pulling people over and saying,
Very dangerous.
That's
I'm
what
the sovereign
happened.
mayor of the city of Providence.
I'll take a free shot already.
Jokes at our sovereign king, Ben. Yes.
I will
Emperor
partake in a
has
free
some
shot.
Stickers. It's a joke, Chris. You get it? It's a play on Emperor has no clothes.
Oh.
We'll do a free shot of
The
Sky.
emperor has some stickers.
Yes. So you instead of fake laughing, you can have a laugh track. That's G-Dog's car. Yeah, someday.
Yeah.
Someday. He's trying to lay low right now, but yeah, I think this is better.
He's gonna get there eventually, for sure.
I see you. Stop following me. Zionism. Okay, so how does that sound for an explanation, Grace? Does that sound crazy what I just said?
I mean, I would say that the whole universe, lolcow universe, has always been in our lives for a mysterious reason. Like it's not original. It's not authentic. It's been forced in by God. So I don't know what.
I mean,
happens
I don't
now.
really care about whether Becky's channel makes it, but I do care for you because I want her to do just well enough that she doesn't really succeed, but doesn't go back, or Keem doesn't allow her back, because I want you to either take her spot or do well what she's doing poorly. Either one.
That's right. So Grace, so you need to pay attention. Pay attention to what Becky's doing and don't do what she's doing, and you'll be more successful than her. That sounds like a winning strategy. All right. Yeah.
But I think it's in the offing, and I don't think it's very far off. And this is the way this should
But
happen
yes,
with this.
for super chats, I'll take a
What's never-
shot
How did we get on there in the
of
first place? This is
vodka.
the damn thing, right?
No.
But we did in a way, right? We must have made some videos that were like we
We were on
made some material
or
that he
Shamu tweet or something. It was something like that.
okay, and when he
from one of
interacted with us, we did a certain, you know what I mean? And then like we interacted a certain way that like made
We're
him
gonna
say
take
like, you're
that
somewhat
shot? I
talented,
think so.
Right, I remember that.
Yeah.
And then that months later got kicked back. You know, it was kicked around. We had to show up. You know, I did my hey you thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we have to do our part. It's not like we don't have a part to play. It's just not really the thing we would choose to do. But isn't that exactly kind of how God works?
Yeah.
It's not to say do what you don't
Well, if
like.
God told you to do this, then stop talking and focus on God's mission, because you're failing now. You're a little distracted much.
doing or don't understand. But like, if it seems like he's leading you, just let him do his thing and just do what you can, and it'll work out.
Sure. Yeah.
So
Do you want to keep reviewing this? I mean,
Well, here's what I think is interesting. All right, and I genuinely do want to say this, Grace.
No, what I'd rather do is just keep on talking about how God chose us to review this, but we're not actually going to ever review it because, I mean, who wants to review Becky? I mean, come on, God, that's a little much. Are you trolling us or what?
Say this to chat, and it was very nice of me to say this, but like I actually think it's true. You're very close to calming down on the interwebs, and when you do, and no shade to you for it being tough. It's tough. You've been through a lot. These people have been horrendous to you, like whatever. Not these people so much, but them too. But you know, these horrible people, right? Okay, they don't even barely know you. When you calm down, which I've barely gotten to know, but I knew when you were a kid, you are so funny, so silly, so winsome, and all this crazy stuff will just they'll be like, oh, that wasn't any of that what we thought it was, because it isn't. It's very hard to explain. And you're close to calming into it, and maybe that's what the Lord wants to have happen here. Is like, since you don't care, maybe you can just relax into it and just enjoy. You know what I mean? Just riffing. Okay. Maybe. Yeah. But I'm not putting
I think part of Ben's mood is because they got $144. I think so.
On you. But I would just suggest, and this is the segue.
Yeah.
Apparently, Savage went in on Xylee.
Okay.
Okay, after this. So she was saying, we're going to redirect to Savage, and Savage is going to go in on Xylee. Now, Xylee is one, and I don't think you ever did these streams. Remember we got them ready? You and Xylee?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That one, I don't think you have no interest in that one. That one.
I mean, she's a cunt.
One got under your skin. I mean, she was a nasty.
Oh, that one's going to be spicy, huh?
Just a gross person. So here's the thing. You didn't remember I set it all up, and I think you felt like that hurt. I think your reason is that hurt me too much dealing with her.
Mm-hmm.
Even though you know she's a cunt, but like she's a nasty one, like a certain someone.
True.
But she'll say it with her fucking mouth. Now, if you Savage is one of those people. He's very interesting right now. If she hates Xylee and she has a legit beef with Xylee, and I can see that. I can see that because Xylee is nasty.
Oh, yeah.
And Savage is rough, but not like that. She's not nasty. She just shit talks, whatever. I think she's kind of nice in a certain way.
Yeah.
Whatever her flaws may be.
Sure.
But if you were to like genuinely go off on Xylee, I think you'd get eyes, you know? Because like, I think there's a lot of people who dislike her.
True. They don't like her. Even the lolcow people don't really like her.
I think she's, you know, and she's just when you hear her voice, it's like, damn, that's brutal, and she's so obnoxious, and she think all the party's always about her, and
absolutely.
if
sounds like someone else,
she's gonna fucking let you know, bitch. Anyway, so if you tap into that, there's nothing to lose and kind of everything to gain in terms of Savage, because I don't know what the beef is, I don't know what the extent of it is, but like, you know, when two bitches can synchronize on that,
true,
they'll go to bat for each other if they're real bitches. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Maybe turn the focus towards Xylee to get.
That's exactly what I'm saying, obviously.
Yeah, to see if Savage maybe picks up on
but
it.
Maybe since me sitting here being a co-host,
but none of this is going to come to
a
light.
lot of people give you a lot of money.
All this planning.
True. Yeah.
It's just entertaining Dad's
maybe get a
delusions.
See if you can do it. Cup of coffee. See if you can do it. And Daddy will have a little lingerie session in the RV.
Yeah. I mean, maybe we could take a quick break. I'm not really doing very well.
Yeah. See, it's my half sister Sarah says Grace seems embarrassed or something. Yeah. It's like, I mean, I can help you with the Xylee thing. I know we've been at it for a while, 4.5 hours. I just want you to take that shit, honey. I just want you to take that shit.
I know.
Boy, Blue has an interesting point here. That's what else maybe that's the solution.
Wait, does it mean literally or figuratively?
If I don't, you know the money.
It's hard to take a shit in a shitter that's full in the RV.
Take a shit. Maybe cut my hair a little.
Yeah.
And then
you can't take a shit in the RV
tonight,
though.
And then if you can't do it tonight, tomorrow. But
it's
I'm willing to sit here
up
with you. But I'm kind of fired up to make something happen, bitch.
Which is like they
Here's the thing.
really
I
ought to
think it's been a
drain
fun
that
thing. I think I've been
tank
super fun.
as soon as
Absolutely
possible.
have been.
I've had a lot of energy.
That cannot
I've been
be
having
good
such-
to have
I'm
a
backed
full
up.
shitter forever.
I'm
Absolutely,
backed
you've done a
up,
great
and
job.
I'm nutting on the internet. I don't care what you say. I don't care. I'm going to say all the jokes. I just don't care anymore.
Yeah.
I don't care.
I know. It's
I just
great.
don't care, and it's so freeing. I don't care.
John is in chat. I liked your voicemail, Ben.
Oh, that's really nice.
Sweet.
John, if you came on, I could talk with you. Would you want to do that? I could pay you.
I would appreciate it if you didn't literally speak through Grace. Well, he didn't have his phone. His phone was up here. We weren't here, so.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
John's going to come on for a little bit?
He didn't have his phone.
I don't think that's happening.
Well, at least we know it's John. Those are very specific clues. That's nice, John. That's really nice. Like that's a very nice. I always suspected that this stuff would come down off the high. It must be nice on your side too. And I did call you an F-slur a number of times.
But
that's
he called you a
just-
pedophile.
That's my
so-
love language. But I don't want to have the. I don't want to. I want to avoid John. Let's just avoid that. I don't hold anything against you. I think.
But you just invited him.
Grace, let's.
Hey, John, you wanna
let's
come
just keep
on?
going.
Oh, never
If you wanna
mind.
come up
We
right
wanna
now and talk to me,
avoid him.
Talk shit about me. It was really good.
It was fire.
It was really good.
Yeah. But we can still keep that to Discord as well. Join the Discord.
If it's 4:50 p.m. If you come on for 15 minutes till 5:05, Grace will send you $20. Can we do that?
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, sure.
Would you do that, John? We could go over your. Here, this would be fun. As a topic, we could go over your diss track. Oh, let's go over
Patience is
patience and diss tracks.
Yeah.
A diss track comparison.
$20.
$20, yeah,
For
20
15 minutes. Yes, for 15 minutes.
Yeah.
That's $80 an hour.
I'll pay 10. Well, John, we're literally destitute.
We're broke as fuck.
Yeah.
How much? Yeah, good question, David. How
That's
much?
super sad. That is. They're broke. They're extremely broke. They couldn't even afford McDonald's.
How much do you want for 15 minutes?
Oh, we could get you more. We could get you more. A lot of people in chat would support you.
$80 an hour is not my
But
holiday.
yes,
Okay.
last
Well, just give me a price
reminder.
if people want to pay for it, they will. I'm sure you could get that.
We got nothing about Becky, huh? We got nothing about Becky. Becky's so important. The mission from God, right? But I guess screw God on that one. We're not talking about that.
Other Efsler, Lalo, got $200 for nothing. So we'd rather have them pay, obviously.
They have to send it directly to my Cash App.
Okay, but what's your price
What is the price, though, for 15 minutes?
for whatever time period? I promise I'll try to direct it away from, personal stuff.
$100 for 15 minutes.
damn!
Damn.
$100 for 20 minutes of John? Oh, that's a tall order. That is a tall order, okay? All right, the mission here is that we're going to finish this. We're going to finish this. It looks like they're almost done. They're about done. I will say, I will take a shot. Shots for any sort of donation, super chat, or members, or anything like that. I have here a bottle of Sky vodka that I could probably finish off here, depending on what happens. Whatever you send in, really, whatever value you want. Look at that. I'll be a cheap drunk today. Look at that. Absolutely. $1.99 shot. That's even possible as well. The main thing, though, is that you guys are here and having fun and enjoying this. I definitely like that. If you are watching, feel free to say something in the chat, whatever it is. You are definitely appreciated here. All right, with that said, I will go ahead and finish this little part here. Now, this is supposed to, like I said, this stream was supposed to be about Ben teaching Becky how to stream. And he even said he's on a mission from God. But we didn't really do the thing that God told him to do. So I feel like Ben is going to be struck down by God.
That's right. That's good. I'm proud of you. Well, don't we have his Cash App? Meanie says he bet 150. See, Reedy, she knows. Thorps are winners.
Do I have his Cash App?
Thorps are
That's a good
winners.
question.
John, put your Cash App up. I bet
Yeah,
you'll
just
get
put
it.
it in. Just
I'll
put
bet
it
you
in
get
the
it.
chat. I'll pin it.
And you can also not come up and fuck them over like Lalo did, but that's kind of gay.
True.
That'd be kind of gay.
Kick is the
And
worst streaming platform.
if
We're
you
also
could-
live on YouTube.
If you could cam up, I think you'd get that 100. Grace, why don't you
I
ring
don't
this? Come on.
see that happening.
Sweet talk you, brother. And now we have to really, oh yeah. Because you were a
Oh,
mother
whoa,
figure.
whoa, whoa,
You were a
whoa.
mother
For her
figure.
brother?
Why are you always exposing me?
Oh. Why is Grace so worried about that now? What's going on with Grace? Is she feeling a certain way?
Have to really, oh yeah. Because you
Wait. This is her to sweet talk her brother. You're hearing this, right? Let's back this up. They want to sweet talk John into coming on. Okay? And to do that, Ben is going to pull out the big guns.
I'll go for a smoke. Sweet talk your brother.
Sweet talk
And now
your
we
brother.
have to really. Oh yeah.
Aim the camera down. Grace has her gut out, and it looks really bad. Like that right there. She's 22. She's 22 years old. Okay, that right there does not look good at all.
Because you were a
That
mother
looks
figure.
terrible. Holy
You were
shit.
a mother figure to him, Grace.
Why are you always exposing me?
You
John.
got a problem with that now, Grace? Do you?
Help Grace.
Oh my God,
Is this what her brother likes? Are you guys trying to say that John is into armpits and sister tits? Both things are very gross, but one is grosser. I'll let you guys figure out that one.
Deodorant.
Help
Stop!
Grace.
Stop.
She can't afford a razor.
Wait. Does she have armpit hair?
John, help Grace.
Look at that. It's hairy. It is hairy. There's a bush there. Look at that. Oh. She doesn't even shave her pits. She doesn't even shave her pits. Maybe she's going French. Oh, man. All right. Look at that. Going French there. Going all not natural. Look at that. You know, it's a whole natural experience there. They don't like shampoo. They think shampoo is poison. They like the natural body oils. And I mean exactly what you think I mean. And they don't shave, and they keep it in the family. Look, they are purely natural as you're going to get. Okay? Look at that. Oh, man.
Oh my God, there's like deodorant.
Help
Stop!
Grace.
Stop.
She can't afford a razor. You're her brother. She's never going to get married and be happy.
So what, her brother has to please her? I don't know if this charm is going to work on John. Okay. I would hope not.
You're toast, I can tell.
Yeah, I'm not doing well.
Can you hang in?
Sure.
Yeah, she looks toast. She looks toasted. She looks defeated. She looks like she has a migraine headache that just never ends. Never, ever ends. But hopefully her brother feels enticed to spend some time with her. After all that. I mean, how could he resist? How could he resist? Let's back that up a little bit. Let's get that.
Kick is the
And
worst streaming platform.
if
We're
you
also
could-
live on YouTube.
If you could cam up, I think you'd get that 100.
If you cam up, John, you could possibly get the 100 that you want.
Grace, why don't you wrangle this? Come on.
Grace, you wrangle this.
Go for a smoke. Sweet talk your brother.
We
And now we
talk
have to
your
really-
brother.
Oh,
we
yeah.
need some content.
Because you were a
That
mother
looks
figure.
terrible. Holy
You were a mother figure.
You're a mother figure. How's she a mother figure? What do you mean a mother figure?
Damn, Grace.
Why are you always exposing me?
John, help Grace.
Oh my God, there's like deodorant.
Help
Stop!
Grace.
Stop.
She can't afford a razor. You're her brother.
What is that supposed to mean? She can't afford a razor. You're her brother. So, is he supposed to shave it with his teeth? I don't understand.
She's never going to get married and be happy. You're toast, I can tell.
Yeah, I'm not doing well.
Can you hang in?
Sure.
Wow. No, I don't see her hanging in there. I don't see her hanging in at all. But yeah, there you go. That's I guess the Thorps way of enticing siblings to come on to the stream is by using Grace. Very odd. I mean, I didn't write this. This isn't fake. It's unscripted. It's what you see is what you get there. More like gutter figure. Yeah. Absolutely, yeah. All right. Yeah, that's good. Oh, anyway. Yeah, that's crazy. All right, I clipped that one out for the channel.
I
Chat.
used to look up to you.
Chat, can you help Grace?
Yeah, I
Can you
got a
guys help
bunch of
Grace? Can you
videos
say
to
nice things her? My God.
I actually kind of work on to make
No, I
public
understand.
for the channel.
I'm saying to them, can you just help Grace to hang in? She's a sweetheart. She has these problems. And maybe give her a little boost.
Stop touching her like that. It makes me not want to come up. I used
Can't touch my
to look
daughter
up to
like this on
you.
her shoulder.
Oh, how does it go? So I did a little kinky.
John, do you have any idea what goes on up down?
I used to look up to you.
Play the track, Grace. Grace.
Yeah, I got. Yeah, sorry, no response. I got it. I'm loading it.
Autism is where we're at these days.
Authenticator. Confirm.
What is she pulling up now?
Oh, it's the wrong one. Hold on. Sorry.
What is she doing?
Okay. I used to look up to you, but then you.
Oh, is she pulling up that song?
What? Huh?
All right.
Huh? Huh?
Jerome, what's the cash app?
What? Huh? 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 I don't want to talk to you, bitch. Stop calling my phone up, stop ringing me. I said, get back in that RB, thank you. Yeah, I talk shit, why I talk shit on your name? Why? Well, I'll tell you why. Cause you had all your family trust and all you do is get a little kinky. Yeah, I just can't deny how much of a loser you are. You are. Yeah, I just can't deny how much of a loser you are. You are.
I don't know.
Your content is fucking dry.
Who is she listening to? I have no idea.
It's fucking boring. I'm fucking bored. And you can't even hold your relationships. The people you met online.
Skip.
With rewind.
Okay.
10 p.m. Now, you never get any rest because I'm always telling you ideas. How about me and John go head-to-head against Keem and Boogie? I think it's a better interaction. He's my co-host. He doesn't have to like me.
Wait, Ben is losing his freaking mind. He wants John to be his co-host? Look at his eyes. Look at Ben's eyes. He's freaking manic, dude. Those are the eyes of a crazy person. Look at that. That's a song her brother made? Oh, okay. I'll hear that later then, I guess. He's going completely insane. He thinks John will co-host with him? Never. He has lost it, man. He's lost his freaking brain.
It would be Kino. I'd watch.
Me and John, we
be
bring on
great.
people and try to have a conversation with them without getting
Fucking
it's
pedophile.
everything Lolcow Live should have been.
It is a great dynamic. I'm not gonna lie.
Straight up co-host. Now, here's the thing, John. You're not going to come on this channel. I don't want to put you in that position. There is another channel called Lolcow Rejects, run by none other than OPC Don and hosted by Dalmatian Dog.
OPC Don, a
Now,
bitch. Not
maybe
rich.
OPC Don would come on and be our first Lolcow guest. And you can talk shit. I think he would be okay with it. You've gone in pretty hard on him. I think he could take it. I'll, be a kind of neutral party or whatever.
Paro says, John, count me in.
What do you say, buddy? And you can have your own channel talking shit afterwards. Your own channel. You'll get people. People really like you.
John's not going to do it. He's not going to do that.
But I'm not funding it, but like.
I mean, would it be
I
cool if
can't
he
anyways,
did?
But like, people come to your channel. I think you're a good streamer.
I mean, yeah.
What do you guys think about that?
He said, I don't know, dude.
Yeah, I understand you don't know.
Seems far out.
Well, hey, John, I agree. Name your price. Let's make chat. See if they want to see that. If they don't, maybe I am a loser. I think that's a winner idea.
Maybe.
I would definitely watch it. I'm not gonna
People
lie.
will watch that.
And analyze it too.
It's 5:01 p.m. Let me know by 6. But
Dog should interview him. That's
Will-
also a good idea.
what is it?
D-Dog interviewing him. It would be more like.
Yeah, if you just
fun.
want to come on yourself, that's fine.
Apparently, Dalmatian has gone kind of schizo, and it's hard to get in touch with him, according to OPC. Currently, but whatever.
Radio Foreman, a longtime viewer, says I'd watch that. Baby Girl says, what isn't Ben funding? Anything. Ever again. So.
He's always schizo. Yeah, but I mean, like, he was.
Ben
Whatever.
Sherry Cyberterrorism kick. Stuck. That's one of the best handles of all time.
Yeah. Gone. He was already there.
Well, I think that's what it's going to be. Build it. You see how? Let's go back to that clip. You need that clip.
Let me see here.
That really is kind of a metaphor for.
Is it now?
Trusting in God?
It kind of is, like the church. It must have felt like this being the apostles, right?
No.
It's not a terrible metaphor.
All right, let's skip that part.
You can't just focus on that part of it.
I mean, I could in DaVinci Resolve, but I'm gonna have to re-upload it and stuff. Not worth it.
Okay, then just make us currently voices and make us as big as you can.
Okay, like that.
Sure.
No,
you
because
can't
they already
even
know
focus in and make the thing smaller.
Oh, what an idiot! I guess I can. I didn't realize you could do that.
Oh,
Never been able
a
to do
little
that
more.
in QuickTime before.
Oh, they're doing a panel
A little
right
more.
now.
All right, a little more.
Yep, one more.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Everyone here knows that your mother gave.
It doesn't matter because
for
either way,
captioning.
either way, it's out.
Oh, is this again?
Oh no, that was before. Okay, yeah, because it's dressed differently.
Got 100,000 views. Everyone here is
that in the
essentially
documentary.
Yeah.
I don't think
This was
many people
yesterday.
can make it past 15 minutes of that fucking documentary. It's so fun.
Well,
Can we
that'd
jack
be
the
good.
volume up?
I cannot hear anything.
This is Reza too. from
They ever fix
when she was
this?
pregnant with Grace. Or,
Do they
Getting
fix
caught
this?
up on like how to say consonants than it is to properly
John, you
identify.
are
the
so
spelling.
I
busy,
know
John.
that. I
Honestly.
should. I didn't.
I was saying work.
smoothly.
I don't know. I think you need to
I
work
didn't
on
pronounce that
your
smoothly.
grasp of English
Okay,
language.
okay.
I said it. Grasp of the English
No
language.
grasp, but I had to add the D. It's
Oh,
hard to
like
get that across.
Hey,
Ever.
but you're totally obfuscating my fucking point. I said at 9 or not at 9 because I don't think you should be telling 9-year-olds about how their mom.
You pause for a second.
I
I,
before.
I think I made it very clear. My answer was no, not at 9.
Sure, yeah.
Go ahead. I
Fair.
agree.
So
I agree.
think
And I
that's
never did
appropriate,
that.
But that's what you did.
Right,
I
You said,
agree.
so-
And I
Joey-
never did that. Nope. That's
Joey
not true.
knows that story. Yes, he does.
So,
Okay, but that doesn't mean I told him that.
Ben, you didn't want to
Who
hear it
told
in
him
your
that
late
then?
40s.
Maybe you did.
I told
Am I
Joey
right, Ben?
that his mom
Ben-
I don't
Ben-
know who told
died.
him that. Maybe you did. Maybe Charlie did. Maybe whatever.
Dude, you're. Oh my god, I can't even. It's so retarded.
You're saying I sat there down
did?
with Joey when he
Who
was
else
9
would
years old,
that?
which is like
Who?
4
Who
years
else would
ago,
do
and
that?
I said, hey, Joey, by the way, your mother, do you know what a blowjob is? Your mother gave one to a guy to get air conditioning. That's never happened. I've never
What?
said that word in front of him when he was 9 years old. No, didn't happen. Sorry. People come to know stories. How do these fuckers know that story, right? A million different ways.
You told them.
I didn't tell them. I don't even know who these people are.
Wait. If your wife gives the mechanic a blowjob, they don't charge you? Huh. Damn it. What I got a wife for? Shit. God, we had to take out a freaking loan to get the new AC unit. Damn it. Could have gotten that for free. God damn it.
Maybe Razai told him.
Yeah, you told us.
What are you? Are
Yeah,
you
you told us. You
retarded?
told us.
And I
I've
told
heard
them
this
that.
story many
I
times.
told them that because they're adults, and I think it's relevant because this whole
You just
thing
said
did
you
spill
didn't
out
tell
on
anybody,
YouTube.
and then you just said right now, I
Yeah,
just told them because they're adults.
Okay. That's a little tidbit of what you guys would be in for.
We lost John.
Yeah, we have.
Of
we have
course,
lost
because of that story.
John. That's okay.
You 100% told us that story. Yes, what I was saying is, I don't know that every person in this voice call. I don't know how they came to know that story. Some of them may have heard me say it. I'm not
You
denying.
told people and they
said it.
started
on a voice
talking.
call. But
One's
this-
if John won, two's if Dad won.
What?
Teton2211 says, Ben, you mentioned a while ago your
Ben didn't
views on
win.
veganism and why some priests are vegan. No, monks are vegan. Have you considered going vegan? It's not too hard now with many good alternatives. I'd love to do that. It's not really high on my priority list right now, but I would love to do that. I would also love to be someone who exercises properly, prays, stops smoking, etc.
You could do all those things, Ben. In fact, I'm about to go on a walk now. I'm about to wrap this up. We'll give it like 5 minutes.
Not anti.
Like, I don't see me finishing this.
So,
like, we're caught up.
Virgil,
Look. Here's the deal. Here's the deal. We're caught up, and the stream is no longer what it was supposed to be about, which is very Thorp fashion. If you clicked on this because there's a Becky thumbnail and you thought that Ben was going to teach Becky how to stream, that was created based on what the premise was. But it's no longer about that. In fact, in some ways, some people can argue it never was. Even though Ben said he's on a mission from God to react to the lolcow stuff, which he doesn't even really do. So I guess he's not obeying God. He's not obeying God on that. All right, so what we're going to do here is, well, I'm going to put this back on first off. As before I begin walking around like a bum in my neighborhood, which I'll make sure my phone's charged, and maybe I'll just stream that too. Just stream everything. Look at that. Just stream. Any takers on making sure I get another shot in me? Any takers on that? if you wish, or we're at the end here. If you want to throw in anything, I definitely appreciate it. But the most important thing, though, is obviously you guys being here and participating and just hanging out. I definitely appreciate that. That is awesome. We got 23 people watching, 10 likes. Hey, that's cool. I'm good with that. Small milestones for me. But yes, here's the shot glass. Here's a bottle of Tito's that we could probably we'll probably have to finish off later if there's any takers on that. But yeah, the plan is to make sure the phone's all charged and ready to go, and probably walk around. We're at 61%. We could probably walk around a bit. Tonight, my son's going to cook. My son's been cooking. Actually, my son's been cooking and baking every Thursday this summer. Every Thursday, the mother-in-law comes over and my son does a little Gordon Ramsay in the kitchen. Tells grandma what to do. Tell her to get those ingredients. He's done a one-pot pasta with homemade, not with canned sauce, but for the sauce, he actually got tomatoes, onions, garlic, basil, got some other stuff there, and chopped it all up and put it all there. He actually did not use any tomato sauce, so it wasn't like saucy, but it had those fresh ingredients. It was nice and well seasoned. I was like, man, and he's 11. He's 11 years old, dude. And I'm like, man, all right. He's cooking pretty well. It's a lot better than Dad making mac and cheese. That's pretty good. Last week he made pretzels, homemade dough with he had some sausages, and he would wrap the pretzels around the sausage and all that. It was really good. The only bad thing is very salty, and I'm on a no salt diet pretty much. So I was like, oh, damn, you're trying to kill me, son. You're trying to murder me. I think I might have told my son that I think I might have sat him down and told him about life insurance, about how we have some life insurance, and but know that if you don't see me for a while, just know my family's doing well. They're doing okay. All right, so I guess no takers on the shots. That's fine. All right, with that said, you guys take it easy, and, well, have a good one.